Was off by just a little bit because I'm a big dummy dum dum. We are here once again. Pull this up on the side, pull you up on the side, pull everything up on the side. Do I keep chat? No, I keep chat on the left side because that's the right thing to do. Where am I? There we go. This should make my life just a wee bit easier. There we go, and then I make that bigger, and whoo! Hey, there we go. Now we got the setup. I'm gonna let this run for a little bit so I can be a little stinker. Alright, blah, blah, blah. Let's get on with this. Load the game. No, I don't mean to save. I misspelled the shit out of that. Whatever, who cares? I'm bad. Let's see. Electricity bill will be sent out on the 24th. Please make sure you have the $8,000 needed. I'm close. I only need 2,000 more, which I think one more day. My beer stash is running low. Beer. 1,000 for that beer? Alright. Damn you, Jill, for having such expensive taste. That's on discount, too. Augmented Eye is up. Monster Girlfriend Chirari becomes the best-selling video game of all time. Yeah. By Llama Smithy. The waifu revolution from the 2010s is no longer a laughing matter. What started as a trend has since gone out of control since the standardization of VR technologies, which allows people to live full time inside the computers. As a result of this craze, it shouldn't be a huge surprise to know that the popular Monster Girl franchise has, like, I read that and my brain is already like Monster Girl Girlfriend, because that's just how stupid like naming stuff is. So Monster Girlfriend franchise has come and has become a commercial juggernaut with millions of copies shipped in Glitch City alone. Worldwide, the game has nearly 90 million copies since its launch in March, making it a record holder that won't quit. Is the waifu age real? Well, there's your answer. Yep, waifus equal money. Let's see, Quincy's certainly like fried chicken. Not a fucking stupid, like, no one cares piece. During our weekly interview with Prime Minister Quincy, he revealed his unusual taste for a certain rare food, fried chicken. Huh? I know it sounds a bit rude to say I like something most people don't have access to, but I just can't deny my love for it. When you taste the chicken breasts like the ones that Kenta make, you can't just go back, Quincy declared to me. And Quincy also confessed his desire to ban instant food, although he later said it was in jest. I wouldn't ban instant food since it's what people in the city like the most. And even though I hate it, no, I wouldn't. The future is bleak. Fried chicken is rare. Pretty sure the ones sold are fried pigeons. Ew. Soccer popularity sinks as pro wrestling rises. Yeah, let's go wrestling. I love wrestling. Yum. Once known as the king of sports, soccer is no longer even a shadow of its former self. After the corruption scandals of the last World Cup, fans have begun drifting towards the theatrical magic of pro wrestling industry. The latest GSF tournament pulled nearly 20 million viewers from Glitch City alone. As this moment, fans seem to be vastly favoring pro wrestling. It's easier to follow something we know is predetermined as opposed to something that pretends to be a legit sport, said the fans outside of the GSF arena. People kicking the ball is too boring as shit, too. You know what? Real. But I like soccer, says Ford. Because of that, you're castrated. Fuck that cat. We already did all that. Let's go to work. EP. Good evening. Ah, Jill. Good timing. Is it? You two always make me feel like I'm late. If it helps, the dog isn't coming until sometime later. Anyway, you have something planned for Sunday? Watch silly Mega Christmas specials with 1,000 grams of black fur on my lap? Why? I was thinking about holding a small Mega Christmas party here this Sunday. You in? Sure, why not? Alright. Invite any client you're acquainted with. The more the merrier. You didn't bring your cat today? The raid stopped. They found whoever they're looking for. Anyways, we better start working. Yeah, you better. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Welcome to Va-11. I want a fluffy dream. May I see your ID, please? I don't have an ID because, the ghost of Mega Christmas Pants. I'll haunt you constantly unless you give me a fluffy dream. Do you have money to pay for the drinks? Well, do you? Yes, I have money. If you got money to pay for the drink, sure, but you are not getting any alcohol in there. Bad. No alcohol for you. Here you go. Wow, I actually got a drink. So who are you, Stock? Miss Ghost of Mega Christmas Pass? Stock? Oh, right, I'm a ghost! That guy, yeah. Which employee did you leave without the Mega Christmas, Jill? Jill, please. Would be funny if he reacted to that. Sorry, kid, I'm not in the mood to humor you today, unless you have some sort of idea. Here. Well, in a year or so, I would gladly serve you a drink. But until then, this is no place for you. But I already got a drink. A non-alcoholic one. You didn't expect me to really give you a drink, right? So, if you would please leave. I can't leave. Not after trying so hard to even get in here. Alright, let's start from the beginning, Miss Norma. How did you know my name? It's your ID. It could have been a fake ID. I don't think you're stupid enough to make a fake ID that doesn't put you at 18 at the very least. You're very sharp, bartender. You look like a nice girl. Why come to a bar like this? You seem like you're in a bad mood, Miss Bartender. Nah, she's just like that all the time. Shut up! Sorry if I've been harsh. The last couple of days have been heavy. And having some underage here reminds me of a certain incident from last week. Incident? Wow. Don't change the subject, young lady. Why did you come here? What do you care? I can do whatever I want. Unless it's illegal, in which case anyone can, should, and probably will stop you. I just want to be more wild. Wild. My mom puts way too many expectations on my shoulders. I've always been out to make sure I don't disappoint her. But it's never enough. It's not good enough to have good grades. She also wants me to go out and take a college preparation course. And I'm tired. I don't want to do things for her anymore. Well, maybe if I came back home smelling like alcohol, she would leave me alone. If I'm not good enough for her, I might as well kill any hope she has. It's funny. I have a friend who's also being pressured by her mother. Really? Yeah, but in her case, it's being pressured to settle down and form a family. Oh. So let me get this straight. You came here to make your mother disappointed. Yeah. Do you like alcohol? Actually, I think it's nasty. Then you're doing things wrong. What? If you're gonna disappoint your mom, at least do it with something else. Like, become a belly dancer because you want to be a belly dancer. Otherwise, you're just trying to hurt her for the sake of hurting her. Let's start with something. What do you like doing? I don't know. I've been so focused on trying to be good, and I haven't been able to think about what I like to do. So you think you should start there? No? What good is doing something just for the sake of learning something? If she gets disappointed in you over something like you do, oh wait. If she gets disappointed in you over something you like doing, you have the right to protest. But if you're hurting her by hurting yourself, well, there's something you don't enjoy. It's silly, huh? Go. Do some self-discovery before hurting her. Would you? Or at the very least, humor her until you're old enough. Yeah. You're right. Thanks, Miss Bartender. Call me Joe. Jim. Alright. Careful out there. And you did hear a little bit. Shut up. Oh, a doggy! Hello, little girl. G&J, how you doing? You're late. You missed me, Jay. Ah, good to see you here. Boss, will he be any good around here? I'm right here. I know. Of course, I spent lots of time training him. Why do you think he didn't show up last week? Because how the hell would I know you'd bring a part-time dog? Here, let me show you. Sit. Sir, yes, sir. Roll. Sir, yes, sir. Paw. Sir, yes, sir. Training. Force. He's only shouting, sir, yes, sir, and doing nothing else. I never said I did a perfect job. Is that a motorcycle? Oh, shit! Hey, not in my office! In the end, he's just a dog, I guess. Yes? Bathroom? Oh, sorry, it's only for clients. Oh, promise me you'll buy something afterwards. It's that door over there. Who the hell are you? The other one! Sheesh. I said, get out of my desk! But the world's ending! It was just a motorcycle. There are the 4 riders then. Those are the horsemen, and it's already stopped. Phew, thanks. Don't mention it. I need to buy something now, right? Oh, no, you don't have to. Sorry if it looked like I meant to inconvenience you. Oh, I'll order something. I need a rest anyways. Well, what can I get you? Piano woman. Nice. Sorry, I didn't hear you. I'll have a Mars Blast. Huh? Sure. Mars Blast for a biker guy. Like you said. We get the people the drink they want. If you want a piano woman, go for it. You don't need to drink big manly drinks. We like all kinds of drinks here. As fruity and girly and as big and manly as you want. Those are delicious. Girl drinks are great. I'm gonna be real. I love girly drinks. Now, could I pound back some, like, absolute, like, gut punchers and shit like that? And straight up septic water? Absolutely. I can do that. No problem. But I kind of like my drinks to taste good. I have a piano. Here. You look happy. Shut up. Is that motorcycle out there yours, mister? Call me Mario. Yeah, it's sorry for this. Oh, don't worry. It's not like you stayed outside for too long, I think. So, what do you work as, Mario? I live to paint the roads black with my wheels, leaving the trail of my engine sounds wherever I go. I'm a rebel. Fuck the red lights. Fuck the speed limits. Fuck the helmet laws. The roads are mine and mine only. I am... Guys, I'm going outside with the dog. We'll advertise the ball. Oh, hello, doggy. Hello, shady guy. Shady? I'll be back before long, don't worry. Alright. Careful. Who was she? Oh, she's my boss. She was cute. Not that you're not cute, and it's not like I'm into girls either. Not that there's anything wrong with that, I just... So, where do you work, Mario? I told you, I'm a rebel now. Rebels can't maintain those bikes for too long. What's your day about? I'm a delivery. That's really appropriate, yes. What do you deliver? I'm from a courier company, so it's kind of like mail, I guess. I'm always around the city and I know with the palm of my hand. Sure, I might not remember every building, but I remember every intersection and every street. That's nice. I still can't take detours without feeling totally lost. Try guiding yourself with the help of landmarks around here. The Saber Station's antenna is a good reference. Oh, that's nice. I need to hydrate. Yeah. I mean, what do I care? Fix that yourself, bitch. else, Mario? I guess a Moon Blast would be nice. Moon Blast? Gut Punch, yeah, that one! Moon Blast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 1, 2. On the rocks and blended. Here. This is good. It's a Moon Blast. No, never mind. Say, Mario, why do you try so hard to keep up this tough guy image? It isn't working. Maybe when you arrived, you had to go to the bathroom, but after that, you just looked cute. Cute. So why do you do it? Bikers are supposed to be scary, right? Rebels that cause trouble and ride free from society's rules? If we apply that brand of logic here, I should be wearing 1/3 of my clothes and lighting things on fire. Yes. You can do whatever you want and dress however you want. It's just that you look like you're trying too hard. Like, you don't really enjoy it. It's not an I. Who says you can't dress as a biker and still be a nice kid? Yeah, but other bikers. That sounded like something someone in high school would say. It's just advice. Don't take it too personally. Oh, you're right. I don't have to be that way. Unless you want to, I ain't stopping you there. Yeah, but I don't. It's tiring and I don't feel good. If you want, you can try and stay quiet. You were pretty intimidating when you did that. I see. Will you have another drink, or did you have too many already? I can handle it. Give me a French weaver. Sure. 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. Ah! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, I went too hard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. All age and to perfection. 1 Fringe Weaver. There you go. Yep, that's the one. Thanks. Say, that guy, Joe? What's up with him? Are you dating him? No. He isn't seeing anyone? Not as far as I know. No, never mind. I said nothing. Thank you for everything. Please come again. Joe, you heartbreaking fuckboy. Buying clothes at the soup store. Why are you buying clothes at the soup store? Eh? What? Nothing. I'll be taking my break now, Joe. Okay, careful. Hello, hello, hello. How was the eep? Oh, you couldn't eep? Why not? Billy didn't smell like boo today. That's a new one. That's the homeless guy in the alley, by the way. That's Billy. Alright, back to business. Back. Any luck? I managed to give out some flyers, but most people were distracted by the dog. I had to tell them to go to the Brad Shiba bar to get their attention. Oh. Anyway, I'm back to my office. You, stay here. Fine. The door opens and the crowd goes wild, and then they say, "Ah, Dougie!" Sup, little girl? Oh no, dog. It was a bad. What are you doing in the bar? Honey, some help here. Hey, dog. I hear cats in the alley. Really? I'll check them out. Wow, you really are bad with dogs, huh? Did I make it too obvious? Why though? I don't know. Oh, hey, John. Hey. I think it's because I just got that trait at random. When ARs are created, they are given fears or tastes completely at random. I just happen to get stuck with fear of dogs and chinchillas. Chinchillas are extinct. Thank God. What will you have? Well, it's that time of the month, so I'll be having a Bleeding Jane. Coming right up. Bleeding Jane for Dorothy in honor of her time of the month. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All blended to perfection. But you couldn't eat. I'm very sad. I'm rereading it again. And I did ask, why couldn't you eat? Because you need to eat. Keep me in the background. I might get loud from time to time, but you know. Hopefully the sound of me reading at a casual pace will keep you kind of easy. Here. That time of the month. Oil? Menstruate? Yes, oil. No, silly, we've done. There are a few maintenance things we have to do every month, but those are a different story. What time of the month is that? The time when I feel like drinking and Bleeding Jane! So how's business? You'd be surprised by how many people get struck by holiday depression and need some Dorothy in their lives. Although it is also season with the most competition. I didn't know you had competition. Of course I do, both humans and Lil. Half of them get a sexy Santa dress, and that's not fair. They were sold out! I wanted one too! But maybe it's better that way. So. The other girls like to dress in skimpy clothes and show off a lot of skin. That scares off a lot of people. I learned that the best way to maintain regulars is to just dress normally. Really? If I dress normally, they can just pretend I'm some acquaintance. No need to hide me until they reach in the room. Hell, some even invite me for dinner or movie before anything else. Although I must say it's a bit hard to get the clients in the first place. They can't tell what I do at a glance. And the first time they see me after a call, they just think I'm making a prank or something. I never saw it this way. Which reminds me, do you serve only humans or do you serve Lilum too? Humans only, but I do have an at least 40% organic policy. 40%? Humans from the neck up. Dicks preferably organic, but I can take exceptions. For females, I'm not so strict. Why? Do you know someone that might be interested? No, just your curiosity. Well, your curiosity left me thirsty. Give me a blue fairy. A big one, would you? Alright. One big blue fairy. A small pink-haired pixie. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. With optional chemistry. So we'll go with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice and alcoholic. Aged and mixed. Blue fairy. There you go. I wonder if anyone has seen fairies after a couple of these. Some guy tested that by drinking as many as he could. He thought he saw one, but he was dizzy, and what he seen was his puke. Oh. You know, earlier today there was a Mega Christmas special spirit around here. What about it? But I'm realizing that we're a fuss about serving drinks to someone underage, but here I am. Nothing in particular, just a funny story. I have a funny story myself. It's the Mega Santa prank. The what? It's a prank I pull every year. First, I pick a mall, wait for a day with lots of people. Then I go to Santa's lap, and then he asks me for what I want. I say in the most innocent tone I can muster. I want you to make me a woman. Sometimes they try to cover it up. The Lilum wants to be human. It's then when I say, no, I want you. After that I say, well, at the very least, I want a dildo. A big pink one, or a very bumpy cucumber. Sometimes I spice it up. Instead of cucumbers, I ask for a pony and a crane to lift him. I once thought about screaming, help, I'm being molested! But I remembered it was a prank. I didn't want to ruin the guy's life. How considerate. Although I did get a client that way, he became a regular soon after. But yeah, 3 years and they still don't get that it's always me. Oh yeah, how old are you? Old enough for anything you want. Numbers. I need numbers. Are you really asking a girl her age that way? Okay then. Tell me your age first. 27. No fair! You didn't get fidgety or anything like that. Fine, I'll tell you. My model's designed to look between 10 to 13 years old, but my last checkup said my mental age was 24. How long since you've been developed? That's a secret I'll keep with me. Fair enough. I expected you to get all comfortable talking about your age, though. Why didn't you? How dangerous everything's been lately. Every year you get nervous. Getting old is a curse. It's an achievement. No, it's a curse. Fuck that. My knees hurt when I get up, and my back is killing me. You should make a shirt with that, because if you don't, I will. I'm gonna do so. Do you want anything else? Let's see. Oh, a cobalt velvet. It's been a while since I've tried one of those. Alright. One cobalt velvet. Weird. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All on the rocks and mixed to perfection. Cobalt velvet. Yep, it's this one. Like it? I don't dislike it. I guess I'm not mature enough for these drinks. Hey, honey, what's today? What day's today? Wednesday. No, the number. The number! Number? 21. Shouldn't you know that? I'm a Lilum, not a calendar. I thought you would know that much. Next, you're gonna tell me to make some convoluted calculation. You can't? I could if I put my mind to it, but it's not something I have quick access to. Yes, I have an inner calendar and calculator, but those are used in lots of other operations every second. I could do all that, but it's a lot quicker to just ask you. Why do you need the date, though? I have something to do on the 26th. I've been avoiding it for a while now. Hey, you! I see you in the... If it's the not green cat. Well... Doing good, Jojo. How about yourself? How you doing? Don't worry, it's nothing dangerous, anything like that. Just... Would you like some help? Would you help me? Decent? Better than bad, that's for sure. Could be better, but, you know, still enjoying the time right now. If you tell me what it is you need help with. Yu-Gi-Oh! Anniversary tomorrow? Ooh. I wonder what they're doing. You know? Wait, hold on. What's tomorrow already? Tomorrow is Thursday. Crazy. Hero structure deck. Hey, hero players are still eating poorly because I'm pretty sure it's going to be all super rare and up. Oh, a hero structure deck. Okay. Never mind. I'm a liar. I'm a dumb. Good for hero players. I'm happy for them. They'll finally be able to get a few cards that isn't the most expensive thing in the world. Maybe. Maybe later. I have to go now. See you later! Bye. Do you think she really can't access calendars and calculators that easily? this game only on Steam? No. It's on Nintendo, it's on Steam, and I don't know if it's on PlayStation, but I have a feeling it's an indie game that they probably ported to everything, because it did pretty well for what they did. This game is super chill. I love it. Like, it's a nice visual novel. And if, depending on how you play, you actually can get different things every now and again per playthrough. Me, I'm just doing everything as right as I can. But hey, if tomorrow's Thursday, I have like a stream plan. Or, no, tomorrow is Thursday. And I wanted to stream something, but I didn't have an idea of what I wanted to stream. Maybe I give in to temptation and do a little bit of Master Duel. It's been so long since I've actually played Yu-Gi-Oh! But I'm kind of tempted now. Don't. Why not? You don't know. I might give in to temptation. You'll hate me. Look, I dropped around tier format. Surely things have diversified enough and we're out of the back-to-back tier zeros, right? I'm always willing to learn. Like, okay, so what's currently the best in Master Duel at the moment, since I don't really play TCG? Fiendsmith. Okay. Does. And Fiendsmith. Uh-huh. And Fiendsmith. So you're telling me that we've had 3 back-to-back tier zeros. And Tenpai. Okay, there you go, Tenpai! Look at that! I've heard of that one. I've heard of Tenpai. I know that Tenpai is a very funny, just like, lockout and then OTK from there. But it's like a really unfun control. Guess it's kind of like how even if Tenpai is cheap. Yeah, I've heard that. I don't remember not control. Like, I don't know. I remember something there that it was just like, oh, they stop you from playing the game and then they nuke your board and then, like, kill you. But it's been a while and I could be very well wrong because my brain is not. Punch the shit out of your opponent? Okay, that's different then. I don't know. It's been a long time. Again, I already forgot when tier was. I think that was already by, like, the last year, I think. Yeah, I think. I guess it's kind of like how even if the text processor can access the computer's calendar, you don't use it for that. Tier was 2023, I think. Has it really already been that long? No shot. I feel like it's been less time. Huh. Goodness. Why didn't you tell her you missed it yesterday? Forgot about it. I didn't find any cats. Why not look again? Good idea! Another kid. Maybe Bar got popular at some middle school. Tier came out in April 2023. No shot. 2023 of April. That's how long I haven't played the game for. Wow. And I didn't even play. It's not like I stopped playing because of tier itself. Like, I really didn't care about the tier matchup. It was just more like, I don't know, the power creep was getting way too fast at that point, and I didn't really want to ride that wave in particular. And then Snake Eyes eventually came out, and then I didn't want to ride that wave of power creep either. Like, I kind of need, like, a slightly more diverse format. At least, like, a triangle format of some kind. Tier is meta. Kind of meta now because of Smith. That's crazy. But isn't, like, everything still banned? I think Kit Pillows is still banned, right? Then again, I've seen, like, some OCG lists that Kit is at 1. Oh, okay, so you can play it too, then. So it is available to play. Merly is banned alongside the field spell. So that's concession. God. Yeah, Merly and the field spell being banned probably makes things pretty hard, even if the kid is at 1. But you can still do the plays you want, but I feel like that's just going to lead to one of those, like, oh, the gears are spinning, but nothing is happening. That would be a hassle. Oh, God, so maybe Elmo was right. Read about what? But Fiend's Mix makes rank 6 XZs? Yeah. It's always something with... It's always Beatrice, man. I swear. Every deck is just like, hey, it can play Beatrice. Well, the other day I was asking her opinion on the whole Alice Rabbit thing. Before the whole massive transmission hack thing. And at some point she talked about hacking becoming a fad and said... Imagine if suddenly a group of tweens broke into this bar and started asking for drinks. And today we have 2 kids already. How would bartending become a fad? Maybe a cartoon? Kids' cartoons don't show me up. True. Excuse me, miss? This is no place for kids, so you should... Jill, she's staring too much, and she's saying nothing. She's not ordering anything. She's not causing trouble, and there's nothing inappropriate here. Man, growing out a beard sure is quite annoying at times. I agree. Like, thankfully now, my beard grows out well. Like, before it would be, like, super patchy and pretty ugly, but, like, it took quite a bit for me for it to grow in proper. Now it's like, it's good. But if I let it get too long, my hair is naturally very scraggly, i.e. curly. So, despite my best efforts to try to make it, like, maintain a shape, it just kind of goes everywhere at a certain point. So, I do have to maintain it kind of, like, lowish. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Well, I don't use the symbol or anything. I just kind of like kind of maintain it like I do my hair with bare minimum effort. Which works for me, at the very least. I mean, nothing inappropriate aside from the alcohol, but alcohol is everywhere anyways. So, what do you suggest? Let her be. Maybe she's just curious about the bar. But yeah, no, thankfully, like, I've kept myself pretty decent lately. Although it probably won't be too long before I need a haircut. But I'm also lazy. And I really don't want to go out to get a haircut. Might let myself rot. And that's why we use a VTuber model, so I don't have to worry about my looks. She says nothing. Maybe she's curious and shy? Also, it's rude to think about people you have in front of you like they can't hear you. Yeah. Jill. Ah! How the hell did I startle you? What do you want? Can you help me out with the beer? Right. Beer for Jill? Have I seen that girl before? 1, 2, One, two. Fuck. Wait, no. Wait, that's right. Okay. Woo! 1, 2, 3, 4. All mixed. Ah. Here. Thanks, lower your guard a bit, please. Oh yeah, before I forget. The disposal unit comes in on Sunday. Do you have any expired ingredients on your side? If only beer was easy to make. Yeah, but hey, it's a cyberpunk future, so, synthetic and machineries and all of that stuff, and boom, easy beer. Although TBH, I wouldn't do a beer at this moment. Like, I'm kind of in the mood for, like, if I'm gonna drink right now, I want something, like, that will, like, burn me right now. Speaking of burning myself, so yesterday, I tried some new ramen that I've never tried before. And it's not, like, actual ramen, it's the instant ramen. But my sister, when I went over to my mom's place, like, the other week, she was just like, oh, take some of these. These are, like, super spicy. They're more spicier than the Shin ramen that you get. And I'm like, oh, really? I have to try that now. And then I tried some the other day, and I decided to... Yeah, the Korean one. It's, Buldak. That hurted my face so bad. Now, granted, I'm a masochist, so I was enjoying the pain. But I also, like, the reasonable, rational part of my brain was just like, you are in pain, do something about it. And I did. I had some ice cream in the fridge, thankfully. But damn, that ramen hurted. That was a tough one. But I kept eating it too. So it was tasty and painful. Just the way I like it. There's a bottle of Carmetrine that's like a month past expiration. Put it by the sink so I remember to dispose about it. I'm sure it was a good ramen going in. Going out, though. Going in, it hurt. Like, I think my tongue is still, like, a little bit numb at the tip because of it. But I'm fine. The issue is that my tummy was kind of rumbly all night. Like, I felt like just the feeling of something, like, not mixing correctly. But I was able to sleep, no problem. I wasn't, like, fighting. My stomach wasn't, like, oh, God, I'm in pain, or, like, it felt like it wasn't mixing. And then when I woke up, like, super late in the afternoon, yeah, eventually it got the better of me, and I'm like, oh, okay, this is painful. Ow. But I've had worse. I've had times where I've had, like, a lot of spicy back-to-back because I am a natural spice fiend. I'm not immune to spice. Don't get me wrong. I am not immune to spice. I don't have a low tolerance like some people where it's just like, ooh, a little bit of, like, a Taco Bell hot sauce and, like, yeah, it's too much. Like, no, hell no. That shit's like water to me. Indian food scares me, not because it's spicy, because I've seen far too many videos on Instagram. And even if it's in a proper clean restaurant, like here in the States, I still have that ingrained fear. Ugh. Thanks. Hey, miss. Yes? Are you happy? You know what's the crazy part about it, too? Like, it's a common thing that people are like, oh, Mexican food is so spicy and all that stuff. That's kind of like the bare minimum spice I'm usually looking for. Straight up from a 90s shonen. There's a lot of, like, references. Like, hey, you remember it last time, actually. The last time I streamed this, you were here for it, and you were catching all the Metal Gear references. And I'm pretty sure there's just tons of anime stuff in here, too. There was a Roy Campbell in here, and I'm like, oh, Metal Gear. Am I happy? Well, that's a weird question. I'm not sad. Yes? I'm not jubilant, but no, I mean, are you happy with your life? With your choices? Whoa. Deep question. I mean, I have one or two regrets, but I'm guessing it could be worse. I feel like this is a teensy bit loud, so let me just move it down like a nudge. There we go. I felt like the game was just a little bit too loud. Regrets? Yeah, I mean, don't we all? Let's see. A life with no regrets is like dry water. It doesn't exist. Deep. Wait, is there dehydrated water? I feel like I feel like I've seen somewhere about something about dehydrated water, which would technically make it dry water. Again, aren't you a bit on edge? Maybe. What did you want? Didn't you borrow the screwdriver the other day? I did. Why? I forgot to take the coins from the arcades in the corner last week. So I need to take them. Oh, let's see. Here. It's not like I see much action these days anyways. Some change is still money. Pocket change has saved my ass many times. You know what, fair. Oh shit, I have some loose coins in my car. I need to fish those out and put them in my coin jar. Thank you, video game, for reminding me. What, did you throw it in someone's face while escaping? That only happened once, and the old lady started it. Right. Why does an arcade still use coins nowadays, or physical money when you get down to it? The reasons arcades still exist: nostalgia. Bro, I wish arcades would still exist, man. I know that's a Japanese only thing. Japan has a ton of arcades. I wish, like, real arcades existed in the States. Like, it might be. It might be. But arcades are cool! Like, I've seen those Japanese... Like, a Dave & Buster's does not hit the same as, like, a real arcade. Where you get to go, hang out, play some video games, drop a couple coins, you're probably gonna get your ass beat in whatever fighting game you're gonna pick. You see someone pop the fuck off for, like, a DDR machine. No, you catch me on the old DDR machines. Those, I love them. I love Dance Dance Revolution. And I kind of wish they have, like, those machines this year. I'll even mess with some rhythm games too. Like those rhythm games where, like, you see, like, the Japanese arcades go crazy with, where people, like, perfect, like, the most insane stuff. I want to do that because I love rhythm games too, and I think that would be fun for me personally. Or that one, like, that shuffle rhythm game where, like, you actually have to dance and, like, move and stuff on it. Like, doing, like, your own, like, your little shuffling. Like, they look fun, and I would want to try them. And, you know, maybe that might be a reason for me to get less fat overall. But, like, I think arcades, there's still a potential market for it here in the States. And it would be nice to have, like, a real true-to-God arcade instead of, like, you know, a Dave & Buster's, where it's, like, kind of an arcade, but not really. It's more of, like, a... Nowadays, it kind of leans more into sports bar with some arcadey stuff in it. And maybe, like, treat it less like a Chuck E. Cheese, where it's just like, oh, yeah, play for your points and win prizes and stuff like that. Like, nah, none of that. Like, true to God, you're here to play some fun individual video games with the stalls and the everything. We need that. Jukeboxes? No. There's no real jukeboxes. Not unless you go to a Johnny Rockets. Johnny Rockets will definitely have a jukebox. Because they're supposed to be like a 60s inspired, like, or 1920s inspired, rather, place. Maybe. Hey, miss. Yeah? Do you recognize me? Recognize you? I want to say I do, but... Sorry. Really? You can't remember your own sister's face? Sister? Sorry, but I don't have any sister? Not even a sister-in-law? No way. Gabby? Is that really you? God, I'm so sorry, but you just grown so much since I last saw you. How long has it been? 3 years. Right. So, you know her? Yeah, she's actually my ex's sister. So how have you been doing? I actually had to transfer schools, and I managed to skip a grade thanks to the admission test. I'll be out of middle school next year. You've always been a smart one, so it's no surprise. Have you thought about what you want to study in college? You always said you wanted to be a scientist. I don't know yet. I guess I still have a couple of years to think about that. Well, don't feel pressured about that. Maybe you'll need a sabbatical year. So, how's Lenore? Wait, who's Lenore? Lenore. Her sister, she was my girlfriend. So you actually had a relationship with something that's not a cat? Color me surprised. Hey, don't talk shit about my baby. So, how's Lenore doing? She's dead. Sorry, I don't think I heard. My sister is dead, Joe. She died last Saturday. Came all the way to tell you the news. Come on, Gabby. Stop fooling around. No, you stop fooling around! I mean, wow! My sister was left to suffer her disease alone, and you were all merry here, mixing drinks and chatting? Wait, Lenore was sick? Of what? Since when? Localized nanomachine rejection. It gave her a heart attack. She started complaining about chest pains not long after you left. Was all that talk about getting your freedom worth it, Jill? Was your right to be married worth the life of my sister? Why are you lashing at me like that? Did I infect her with a disease that killed her? No, but it's too much a coincidence that she started getting worse and worse right after you left. She got visibly sick after your fight. It's no surprise if the fight played a key role in killing her. But that's just speculation. You can't expect... And all of that because you wanted freedom? What kind of freedom is so enticing that it makes you hurt a nice 3-year-old relationship? Was this freedom so important you cut all contact with us? Was this freedom so good for you you left everything behind? Was this freedom worth the life of my... Shut up! I didn't kill your sister, for fuck's sake. It's not like I infected her with the nanomachine rejection. Hell, this is the first time I've even heard that she was sick. And do you really know what kind of fear drove me to have that argument with your sister? Do you even understand the fear of feeling your youth slip through your fingers? Do you think it was all easy for me? I was scared. I'm still scared. But I needed to grab a hold of my life. But it has nothing to do with your sister. I loved her. Do you think that fight didn't hurt me too? Idiot! A loud scream that I do not feel like doing at the current moment. Oh, let's put on the sad eyes again. Hi. Hi. I'll make sure that girl gets to wherever she wants to go for safely. Meanwhile, Chief. I know. Come on, Joe. Let's take you. Home sweet home. Hey, Joe. You want to grab something to eat? I'm not hungry. Do you want me to come in? Keep you company? I'm fine. I just need to be left alone for a bit. Joe. I can tell when what you're feeling. It's okay. It's not okay! It's not. Come here, Joe. It's just... I feel like a part of me is crumbling right now. My old girlfriend was sick, and I didn't know anything about it. Her sister came to deliver the news, and she held nothing but animosity for me. Not only that, but I'd lash out at her, too. History fucking repeats itself. Maybe if I hadn't cowered back then and apologized. Maybe if I wasn't just selfish little shit. Maybe. Maybe. Thanks, boss. I really needed this. Do you want me to stay with you today? Thanks, but I actually need some time for myself. Some me time to put my thoughts in order. Yeah, I understand. But don't do anything funny, you hear me? If any weird thoughts come to you, feel too anxious, call me. Yeah. A4! She's in your care. Here. Meow. Remember to call me. I'll call you later. Just check on your... I'll call you later to check on you nonetheless. Woo! Flawless service. By the 24th. Where are we on? We're on the 22nd. I have enough to make a thing. Jill is feeling down, but she really liked that cutesy game poster she saw. Buying it will prevent her from getting distracted. Well, that got intense. Let's check the cutesy game poster. Only 300? That's easy. Look at all that nonsense in the background. Let's check the... Definitely not 4chan. Nano camo underwear. I think it's... Yeah, it's still the same. AM Township 64. AM Township 64. Literally no games. Is anyone else tired of this monster girl meme? No. No! No. I'm going to marry a monster girl. Yeah, that's just 4chan. I just want actual gameplay next time. Why would you want gameplay in a Sukeban game? I don't know, all I see is pretty girls with nothing to back it up. Any info on the hardware? It's probably gonna be yet another underpowered piece of shit. It's not like the competition is any better. I think I'll just quit gaming, nothing but trash as of late. Oh, same. Yeah, remember when games were actually good and devs made them with love and care? Hmm. Me neither. Yeah. Me neither. Makise releasing EKDV186 update. This is the greatest thing to ever grace planet Earth. I literally can't stop touching myself. Whoa, and on. Such a high quality release, but why is the camo blurry? I think it's a regulation for the civilian models. Something's off. It'd be all over this. I'd be all over this normally, but I can't seem to get excited over this. Your shit taste is showing. Oh, yeah, fair. No, I just think I'm kind of dissent. I'm kind of tired of seeing the same thing over and over. Brother, you're texting that. It's not like you're speaking. If you failed at spelling desensitized, which has happened to me many a time, where I fail at spelling a word like 3 or 4 times, I'm just like, yeah, I'll just make the sentence longer. Fuck it. I've been there. I've done this. That's what happens when you consume way too much from fucking military equipment and weapons. Yeah, I think it's that. I better stop buying so many weapons already, or I'll never find pleasure in them again. Any word on the camo stuff for other civilian weaponry? They said they were going to announce more stuff on a later date. I like porn, you guys. Yep. That's like a classic /B thread. Someone's always got to mention their dick. 66 American Kid returns. Giant Yusuke to a title match. Challenges Giant Yusuke. Ever since Giant Yusuke won the GSF belt, he's had nothing but negative responses from the fan. Challenger after challenger has tried to take the title away from the Impossible Giant, but nearly all of them were injured in the process. 66 American Kid surprised GSF World by returning to action almost 4 months earlier than expected, and then challenging Giant Yusuke to a title match on January 4th at the Super Silver Thunderdome. This January, outcome is the champion GSF deserves! 66 American Kid proclaimed during a promotion in front of 25,000 fans in the Kokoro Hall. She knew more about wrestling. Sounds exciting. New act proposes. New act proposes increased surveillance. We have nanomachines tracking people. Uh, 24/7, due to violent protests that have taken place recently, Prime Minister Quincy is now proposing a new law that will allow the government to shut down anyone with nanomachines in their body using a pulse signal. Many people died during that protest, and that could have been avoided if we had more control over the masses. I don't know, I don't like that, Quincy said during a parliament meeting. We have the technology to simply shut down lawbreakers. It's a non-lethal way to end any kind of conflict, and it's common sense to use at this point. When asked about the possible negative consequences, Quincy refused to make any further comments. It's all smokescreen to divert attention. Kiramiki Encore concert announced. Fans of the famous cyber idol Kiramiki are in for a huge party, all thanks to the announcement of a second concert in Glitch City's Silver Thunderdome. Super Thunderdome. Thunder Silver? Silver Thunder. Dog Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome. That's right, Timmy Turner. Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome. I'm so excited to extend my visit, declared the cyber idol during an interview. Tickets are now for sale and expected to disappear in a matter of minutes, so be quick and secure the best spots. You can get the tickets for the following retailers, Ticket Lord and Idol Hell. Good for her. Yeah. Good for her. Resave the game because I am a chronic savester. Go to work. Evening. You okay? I feel like shit. You sure should have come. You sure you should have come then? You're all right to stay home. I have to come. Throwing everything I had in my life to be here. People I love were pushed aside just so I could enjoy my freedom of being here. Stupid. So I'll come here until I die. Even after the bar closes. Until my hair falls out. You're the one who looks like she's about to fall. Your eyes are red and swollen. Yeah, well, your hair is hairy. Yes, it is. Ah! Who's the dipshit that changed the order of the glasses? It was me. I was the one washing dishes yesterday. Remember? Oh yeah. I was too busy staring at the life, my crumbling life and all that. Why don't you go home, Jill? You're in no position to deal with people right now. Go home and rest a bit. My girlfriend... My ex-girlfriend died. I was there to see her one last time. This is a fight I spent all these years regretting and wishing to. But never actually apologizing for. My decision to assert my freedom and grab a hold of my life led me to this. Bartender strapped for cash that distanced herself from her loved ones for no other reason than selfishness. So I won't fucking leave. I threw all that away so I could be here, so I'm gonna stay. This is what I wanted. This is why I left all that behind. This is why. See, you're starting to sound like a broken record. I'll leave her. I'd rather have her here than alone in her apartment. How are you feeling, Jill? I feel like a shit-eating piece of shit. I'm the lowest of any possible life form you might find. Annabeth looked down to me in disgust. You're fogged. Spirited. That's good. Where's the mud? Working with Sierra. At Sierra. I know what I said. In any case, let Jill process her anger. It's perfectly normal to feel that way. And here, she's surrounded by people that care about her. It's a lot better than leaving her to defend her by herself. I mean, as smart as Four may be, he's still just a cat. I don't have Jill stay, but I'll serve anyone today. What part of I won't leave didn't you understand? I didn't leave everyone behind to just sit around and do nothing. Fine. What do we do if she lashes out at a client? That's why you're here, Jillian. Pleaskin? Jillian Pleaskin. Who? Hey, Jill. What? I'll be in my office if you need a break or a hug. Just tell me. Yeesh. Oh! Oh, you already put on the music. This is gonna be an interesting day. This is gonna be an interesting day. The Hall of Heroes keeps shining, brimming with the... Do I smell tacos? Wait, it's outside. Never mind. Oh, we meet again, bartender. Virgilio, my Today, the luminous pollution on the streets makes it seem almost like a starry sky. And when I think about stars, I think about celebrities. Celebrities are fishy, and my favorite fish is the octopus. So I want something octopus-like. Aren't you gonna do that weird bartending thing? I'm waiting for you to order like a decent thing. I'm not following. Spell out your order like you're a human who is not in need of medical help. Fine then, I want a sparkle star. S-P-A-R-R Cold Star. Sparkle star for them. One, two, three. Age and mix. See? Is that all? Have you tried to spell under pressure? You look angry, spelling bartender, or are you having that time of the month or something? No, I'm just filled with ridiculous amounts of anger, pain, and self-hate, and... on second thought, you're not that far from the truth, I guess. I get those too, you know, periods. You do? Yes, last month I finally got over my renaissance and moved to my enlightenment. He's stupid. He's a fun character. And here I was thinking you'd say something serious for once. Are you implying I'm not serious? Glaring holes through me will do nothing. I'm glare immune. But if you allow me to give you a sincere piece of advice, you'll never ask not to. You shouldn't kick yourself so much. If you keep it up, any chance of finally forgiving yourself will someday be gone. Self-hate will only leave you with a hole that will never heal. So please, take measures against it instead of sulking so much. I'll be damned. That actually sounded half sensible. And here I was thinking you were just a pompous lunatic. Hey! Pompous lunatics have stories, too. Really? What story? I would rather not tell. Figures. You want anything else? Have you ever seen how the... a bad touch. A bad touch. Whatever. See, this is where you know the story. She's very upset because normally she laughs at the name Bad Touch. She always laughs at the name Bad Touch, and she just does not care. 1, 2, 3, 4. All on the rocks and mixed. Here. Yeah, I guess this is the one. Maybe he's right. I shouldn't be so hard to myself. Even though I deserve every second of it. If only I hadn't apologized earlier, I might not be feeling this way right now. No. If only I can't remember what help apologizing all these years. Bartender, you're making lots of faces there. Fear kept me from going out and apologizing something more. I can't fucking remember what feeling kept me from fixing this whole situation. Can I at least find solace in whatever feeling it was that brought me to the situation? Great, now I'm feeling even worse thanks to not being able to muster whatever feeling held me. Is she okay? No, but just leave her be for now. Hey, Jill. Hey, say. Huh? Oh, thank God, I'm a normal person. What? A mummy! No, I don't have kids. Still don't know what this twat. How are you feeling, Say? God, look at her fucking biceps and shoulders. Dude, look at that crazy shit. Fuka's yoked! My bones are still broken, but at least the cuts are healing nicely. Thank God I'm not someone that scars easily. I mean, wounds don't leave me marks. It'd be a problem if I couldn't get scar tissue. What happened to you? Fell off 2.5 stories into some trash and rubble. You look better, though. Last time you came, you looked like you were about to collapse emotionally. I guess. You're the one who looks like it now, though. How do I put it? It's like when I called you by your full name, but magnified. Yeah, don't know too much. Anything I can do? Please forgive me if I suddenly lash out at you or anyone else. You want something? My tongue's not so sensitive today, so let's have a beer. You? Such a change of tone. I'm fine. I don't need anything. One beer. One, two, 3, 4. Mix and serve. There you go. Yay, let's see if there's any difference from the canned ones. And this one tastes less watered down. So, did something happen to you? I'm fine, it's nothing happened to me. People who are fine don't act like that. Oh, I get it. You're in one of those days? When it's that time of the month, I get a bit sulky. Oh, I'm not on my period. No? I'm dealing with the loss of someone. Okay. Oh. Sorry. Don't worry. After all. Oh, why? Maybe. Ah! Are you alright? Trying to find something to say. Making a joke would be tasteless, and I can't say everything would be alright without it sounding cheap. I'm at a loss on what to do here. Sorry. Hey, me and the main character syncing up here with the funny heh. Want to hear something weird? I was exactly like that when Stella came here on Monday talking about you. Oh. Well, ladies, I'm you. Virgilio. Yeah. You were just sitting with Valkyrie. Really? Splendid! This'll make a good entry in my poems blog. I'd feel bad about the way I treated him today. If not for the fact that he was being cryptic with his orders for no good reason. Like Stella when she first came? Yeah. No! I mean... So you could have given him a free beer or something and apologized. Yeah, I just kept missing with people. But you know, he seemed familiar. Familiar? Yeah, I can't put my finger on it, but, no. I just feel like I've seen him somewhere. Oh, well, might just be that he looks like someone from an ad or something. So, what brings you here? I wanted to come with Stella, so I'm waiting for her. Why here? To be with you, of course. That reminds me. How Stella reacted when you arrived. She slapped me. Real hard. It hurt. She said that's for making me worried and not listening to me. And then she became happy. Huh? Can I ask whose loss you're dealing with? You shouldn't be bothered with it. Just pretend I'm in a bad mood and call it a day. Oh, okay. You really want to know, huh? I can't help it. I don't like seeing people sad. I just need to know context, not details. Someone took a sip. some mean things to passed away before I could ever see her. Does that work? Yeah, sorry. Knowing I can't do anything helps me calm down, but... I mean, that's not... I wouldn't help, I just... Calm down. I get it. I can't contain myself when I see people in need. But I've learned that there are times when you just can't do anything, and it's kind of fine. Thank God I learned that, otherwise I would have gone insane ages ago. You're a good person to say. Nah, I'm just an annoying girl. Still, if there's anything I can do to help, let me know. I have broken bones, but that doesn't mean I can't offer emotional support. Yeah, these characters are good. You can always order another drink. Oh yeah, that. Let's do that. Get me something cold, please. Alright. Something of this. Mixed. On the rocks and blended. Let's just get rid of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 1, 2. On the rocks and blended. Where did I fuck up here? Ah! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I only hit it 2 less times. On the rocks and blended, please and thank you. Whoopsie daisies, that's funny. Here. It's pretty cold outside though. Yeah, but I don't like hot or warm drinks. They make me feel nauseous. You know what cheers me up? What? Singing. Hearing people sing helps too. Do you sing? I mean, did you take singing lessons or something? Nope. People have told me my voice is pretty nasty, actually. But they've also told me I'm good with the harmonica. So, you play the harmonica? I needed something to do some breathing exercises with, and a harmonica is a lot smaller than a tuba. And I guess if you practice enough, you become decent. Sure. That's something I didn't expect. I hear that a lot. I know I don't look like the musical type. I used to play the violin. Right until I was 16 or so. Really? Can you still play? The violin's like 100%, so I don't know. But I guess I could. It's one of those things you don't forget easily. Why did you stop? I don't know. One day I just felt like stopping. No deep reason behind it. Just like me in cooking. That and almost burning my place up. What's Stella doing? You mentioned it. She's a bit late. Let me call her. You do that. I'm going to take my break. Tell Jill if you need anything else. Sure. I love cooking. I'm gonna cook up some nice food. Who wants to hang out? And I'll make a delicious meal. You know what I've been in the mood for cooking lately? I want to make a nice fried rice. I'll probably have to go out and buy some scallions, though. Or green onions. I'm probably not going to buy bean sprouts, though. Stella and Say make me a bit jealous. Back. Looks like you've calmed down. I still feel like kicking myself, make no mistake. But I guess I cooled down a bit. Say helped a lot with that one. Though I just can't stay mad when I see her. Speaking of which, where is she? I believe she went outside to look for that Stella girl or something. Where you are right now, it feels like I should be protected. Hey, the only thing hindering me is the broken arm. I've gone into burning buildings with a 2-centimeter deep cut. Yeah, and I remember that one. 1 millimeter more, and you would have lost the motor function in your arm. Welcome. Hello, Jill. What's this about protecting her? Yeah, I'm sort of like Stella's unofficial bodyguard. but I'm not really fit for such duties now. Cheeseburgers over fried rice. I mean, it depends on my mood. Like, there are some days where I want to make something like sometimes I do want to make like a nice cheeseburger. I've got my way of doing it too. I've got the perfect blend of like spices that I use. Obviously, salt, pepper is mandatory. I use a little bit of paprika, garlic and onion powder, and like all of those together, like they really leave a nice savory note to the beef. And I also like, if I don't have a grill ready, because at my place I don't have like a grill at the moment. That one's at my mother's house. They got a nice grill. But here, I do a pan fry, but I almost like prepare it like a steak, where like I kind of butter baste it a bit, but still treat it like a regular cheeseburger. And oh my god, when I make that, that's delicious. But sometimes I'm in the mood for that. Sometimes I can like I want to cook something else. My mood shifts often when it comes to like cooking per se, you know. Oh shit, cable. Chair. Hold on. Oh, there we go. That could have knocked over something if I was not careful. So, hey Crash, how you doing? My father insists I go everywhere with protection, so most of the time I only ask Say if she feels like going out. She's trained to deal with the kind of things that bodyguards deal with anyway. And she's more fun to hang around with, too. Can't sleep, so here you are. Ah, stinks to hear. Well, hopefully with a little bit of the more chill vibes. I mean, me having to overact everything, sometimes I might be a little bit too loud, but overall the game is pretty chill, so thankfully I can keep more of a softer tone to put a bit of the folks to a little bit of at ease. Here at the bar, we're here to listen to everyone's problems and also deal with our own problems. So, I'm assuming that gorilla outside is a bodyguard? That's Buster. Pretty cool guy. He played football professionally until he lost his leg in a demolition derby. We've offered him an implant surgery for all of his years of service, but he rejects it every time. Well, he got used to the replacement he's using, so maybe it's for the best. It's a thick oak branch on a metal bowl tied to his stump. And yet he can still run faster than me with it. True. Do you want something? I'm fine with that. A Brantini. A big one. I'm in a good mood. Brantini for Stella. Big Brantini. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did I count that right? That's 5, 10. Okay, I miscounted somewhere. 1, 2 for 12. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 1, 2. 2 Carmetrine. Aged and mixed to perfection. 1 big Brantini. There you go. After all these years, I still don't get why the finest and most expensive things come in small packages. Ever tried going to a restaurant only for them to serve you a really small portion of some fine food? Sometimes you just want to stuff it up with really cheap food. Hey, me today! My lunch, quite literally. Just a bunch of cheap garbage that is poisoning my body. Yum. Say, let's go for some hamburgers later. I'm not taking no for an answer. Hey, topical! Cheeseburgers and hamburgers. I know what you mean when you say some, you know. You might as well call the place and tell them to prepare everything in advance. Can I ask you something? Sure. I guess. How did you two meet? Stella showed up in the park I used to play at when I was a kid. We played a couple of times. She started showing up more and more, and that was it. My father told me that when I was 5, I kept insisting on going to a real kids park. We drove for some time, and the park I liked was the one Say happened to be at. Have you seen a girl in a dress go to a muddy park? She learned her lesson and started showing up with more fitting clothes. But man, that's a scene I can't forget. So, you two have known each other for most of your lives? I've known her longer than I've known my own father. Why the question? No reason. You two just look so comfortable with each other. Any other person could have sworn you were an item. An item? What kind of item? A couple, say. Oh, yeah, I get it now. It's funny because we actually earned a mock prize of sorts for best couple at Stella's high school. 3 years in a row. So you two didn't go to the same high school? Nope. Oh. Don't you have any childhood friends, Jill? Childhood friends? Can't think of any. My grandpa, I guess? What kind of man was he? Gruff. The kind to eat raw Bronson roots every morning. Oh. But around me, he was different. I have memories of him barking orders to my dad only to turn around and play with me generally. It's interesting though. He was my mom's dad, but after the mom and dad separated, he stayed with my dad. But yeah, he's the one that comes to mind when I think about childhood friends. Hey Jill, what's this bloom light? Spicy drink. Tastes nice after the first time, but it gets kind of samey after a while. It's also brown for some reason. Give me one of those, please. I'll have one too. On it. 2 bloom lights for the girls. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Aged on the rocks and mixed. 1 bloom light. Now let's get a second one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Aged and mixed. Very few of them are aged and mixed. 2 bloom lights. Double checking. Here you go. So, I don't know. I don't like it. Yeah, but after the third one, it starts tasting like sand. Spicy sand, but sand nonetheless. Give me the lie. Huh? I guess she had too much before I came. Well, then she must be still tired. The whole bank thing? She told me about everything that happened. To be honest, I don't think I would have made it in her place. I guess I should be thankful for the nanomachine treatment she went through as a white knight. Treatment? Trauma suppressors. Basically, it helps with the healing process of PTSD. It's mandatory for every white knight, regardless of division. Still, healing can only do so much. For 3 days, that bank was held, and poor Say was still paying for it. The disbanding of the White Knights and subsequent persecution of those who were identified as former members. It's unfair, you know. Among all the people using the White Knights to further their own goals, Say was the one of the few that actually believed in what they were supposed to do. It paid off, though. The doctor who treated her wounds was the same one she's always assisted with accidents and emergencies. He treated her at no cost whatsoever. Good karma will do that. She's earned the gods' favor, I think. But, you know, all of that made me realize I might be a bad person. How? When I saw Say wounded, asking for help, part of me was happy. After all this time meeting her, she finally needed me. I felt truly useful to her for the first time. How sad is that? Sometimes the best help one can provide is to stay alive. Who knows? Maybe it was the idea of coming back to you that helped her. I guess you wouldn't be human without thoughts like those once in a while. Maybe. Can I get you anything else? I'm good. I should be leaving, actually. Come say, let's get hamburgers and go home. Yeah. We'll be leaving now. Thank you. Please come again. Feeling better? No, I just don't reek of rage. I still feel like a piece of shit. Little steps, I guess. Hello? Ah, Kim, welcome. I was afraid I'd mix up the directions and end up in someone's house or something. What can I get? I'll have a sunshine cloud, please. Sure. Sunshine cloud for Kim. 1, 2. 1, 2. Off from the karma train. 1, 2, 3. On the rocks. And blended to perfection. One sunshine cloud. There you go. Thanks. So, how's work on the web paper? Oh, I quit. What? Yep. I went to the office of that chauvinistic explorer, and I told him I quit. Why did you do that? I arrived early to my meeting and got some assignment. I spent hours doing it, only for the other bitches to come and ruin it. After that, I didn't have time. I left. So, my supervisor scolded me. So I snapped and quit on him. On a whim. Oh. Don't you have any second thoughts? Regrets? Anything? I guess you'll always have second thoughts, even if you do what you want. You'll still think that, what if? Even so, I was getting physically sick there. I dreaded the arrival every morning. I even almost... What I'm saying is, I don't know what I'll do, but it's certainly better than being there. I feel... free. Free. It's a wonderful feeling, you know? I feel like now I can find something I care about. I won't return to the augmented eye, but I still pursue journalism with another outlet. I haven't felt like this in, well, never. Oh, what about your family? They weren't happy, that's for sure. My dad took it better, but my mom freaked out, to put it mildly. What are you gonna do, and all that? But I'm not here about that. Give me a big drink, please. What kind? I don't know. Bubbly or something? Making bubbly, huh? Oh, if I give her that, she'll be drunk. No. We'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That will also probably get her fucked up. Let's not do that. Let's just get her a big beer. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, sure. A big beer probably won't do that much damage. Mixed. Here you go. It's detergent chemicals, if you believe this will clean out my insides. It'd also kill things inside. I gotta ask, how did you end up working there? No deep reason, though. That's what I did when I got out of high school. Taking a year off was out of the question, so I went for the first thing I thought about. But I couldn't get into the robotics course, so I settled for journalism. To be honest, I got tired of the job midway through it, but I couldn't bring myself to leave. Too much pressure from my family. So really common tale, I guess. Did you have troubles like those? Same story as you, I just went through the motions. High school to college, I never stopped to think about what I was doing. But at some point, I just felt like my life slipped through my fingers. Suddenly, all I wanted was freedom. A little pause. To stop and take a breath. And my life went to hell for that. Fucking loser. Give me something. Something. Sorry, I just have a dry mouth. Anything will do. Alright. Ask for something. Literally. Here. Thanks. I feel like I asked something I shouldn't have. Don't fret about it. I'm just in a rough spot right now. What are you gonna do now? Honestly, I don't know. I do feel liberated, however. Like, I can do whatever I want. Study whatever I like. Work wherever I want. I know it's not that way, and it won't be easy, but I feel a lot more confident than when I was out of high school. I honestly don't get why they put young people who barely know how society works through that one. Well, I wish you the best of luck. Mental health should be your priority and all that. Thanks, I really needed the encouragement. Come back if you need more encouragement. I wouldn't dare leave someone alone when it comes to this sort of thing. Thanks. Bye, Jill. Please, come again. You should take some of that advice yourself. I know. Let's call it a day for now. You need some rest. Yeah. Honey! Ah, Dorothy. Sorry, we're just closing. I know, I came for you! For me? But why are you hugging me? I paid her to do that. All night long. Come again. To put it simply, Dorothy will go home with you, and she won't leave your side. What do you hope to accomplish with that? Well, at first, it was to calm that rage you had earlier. It was either hugs or cold water. And I don't promise there will be any water in there. You calm down a bit, but honestly, I know better than to leave you alone for another night. At the very least, all the cuddling will give you an epiphany or something. That's some alien reasoning right there. It's not. You need hugs. Many. You need some humanoid contact right now. You had your alone time, now we're playing by my rules. Please take care of me. Treat yourself. Buy something nice for you and Dorothy. Boss is so great. Yeah, we hit 8,000. Let's go. Now I don't have to worry about tomorrow. Yes. Jill wants to get into this holiday mood. Buying a mega Christmas tree will prevent her from distracted. Who was that little? Very good friend. Nice having Dorothy around. Mega Christmas tree. 13.50. Well, I mean, I'll have the money either way. I'll make more than enough for the night. Have a nice day. Eepy. Releasing indicative. Monster Girlfriend Chirari. Can't stop playing this game. Gorgeous graphics. Innovative and addictive battle system. Fun dating minigames. Cute girls. The fucking music! Is this the GOAT? Don't know. Do you like the GOAT girl? Eh. I'm going to marry a goat! It's an alright game. 8 out of 10 at most. Shit game. There it is! No, it's a shitty game for idiot waifu bots like you. Fucking weebs, I hate them. I wish this waifu equal bad game meme would die. Waifu does not equal bad game, but I will hold the stance that if waifus is your only reasoning for liking things, yeah. It's a stupid game pandering to idiots. What's there to discuss? Are we being raided by normies? Normie! Fuck off. Fun things are fun. You're not allowed to have fun with video games. True! No one's allowed to have fun with video games. Sounds fun. It's for nerds. Yeah, me too. Nerd. Quincy studies the possibility of allowing imports. Each city is one of the few places on Earth that's strictly self-sufficient with an import rate of only 0.8%. However, that might change due to the recent shortages across the city. Prime Minister Quincy revealed this morning that the government plans to have a more relaxed policy for importers. We won't lift the current currency control, but we provide them foreign currency at a low fixed rate. That way we can secure essential items at affordable prices, Quincy told AE. Some experts say that private companies are no longer working at full capacity, which is unsurprising news given that the Quincy government has seized most of them, resulting in the shortage crisis in the first place. So he decided to not steal all the city's funds. Good. Is Kira Miki the biggest pop idol in history? Nah. Miku. Hatsune Miku. I am thinking Miku, ooh-wee-you. Miku, ooh-wee-you. Blue hair, blue tie, hiding in your Wi-Fi. Fuck out of my Wi-Fi, Miku. Eating up my bandwidth. Literally chewing on it. The world at large is still coming to terms with the idea of the Lilim being so quickly integrated into our society. Some say they can't be treated as human because they're immortal and such. Cannot really understand what it's like to be alive. But most of the Kira Miki fandom would disagree. Anti-Lilim people are insane to me. Miki knows more about life than I do, and I'm older than this damn city. Richard Show 55 told the Augmented Eye during a fan gathering. I'm with Richard, added Nano. Nacho 6. I may be a dog. Oh, he's a dog. I may be a dog, but I'm utterly fascinated with the way she writes about things in her blog. She's impressed by everything, and nobody really knows what life's about anyway. Cool. Lilim receiving mysterious messages. Halloween was back in October, but this terrifying tale didn't become popular until now. Reports say that Lilim... my nose kind of itches and I might sneeze. Oh. Ugh. That was, like, hurting my nose. Reports say that Lilim across the city have been receiving strange transmissions with messages that are confusing at best and threatening at worst. The contents are not clear, as most of the Lilim can't exactly remember what they heard, but most of the mysterious things of all is perhaps the fact that the Lilim could not record any of the messages while they were broadcasting. It was almost as if something had blocked the Lilim from doing so. While we had nothing but anecdotal proof, even among our own Lilim, the mystery behind these messages is one we should be paying attention to. Spooky. Or bluff. Will be. Always make sure to save. You never know. Something bad might happen. Good evening. Ah, hey. How are you feeling? Lilim are soft. And warm. Come again. You heard me. So, on a scale from steaming pile of shit to just sad, where are you? Sad pile of shit. Still hate myself. Still sad as hell, but how to put it? The noise stopped. I don't know if I explained myself. Sorta, kinda. So, how were things last night? Cozy. Gotta admit. Can't believe you paid Dorothy for that. Well, if you want to call that payment, I guess. I called Dorothy to tell her what happened to you, and she was really concerned. She stuttered for a second, saying that she had the whole night to go, and she couldn't just leave for free. I asked her how much. She said, enough to pay for the soda I'm having is fine. This is the reason why I picked Dorothy. Despite all the brashness, all the big, like, showy, like, haha sex, all this nonsense, there's still a heart there. This moment right there. Like, oh, my work. I take it so seriously. But no. Still cares. How did you get her number? I have contacts. Anyways, Jill, if you need a second break, a drink, or a hug, just let me know. You hear? Thanks. I'd make you the same offer, but I'm guessing hugs from me are the last thing. If you need a bartender, let me know. Nice to know. Anyways, we have work to do. Ready 'em up. Time to make drinks and change lives. Huh. Let's hear that again. Did you say something? Did I? Welcome to Va... Oh, it's you guys. Hey, be more respectful. I brought my boss here. Get it? Boss? Aren't you a part-timer here or something? My other boss? You're talking to the great Nacho Tumbleweed Jr. Boss, I'm taking my break. I know what I said earlier, but you haven't even started yet. Shit. So what brings you here today? I want to see the place. Want to see the place where my soldier is working. Soldier? Wait, aren't you the dog I served last Monday? Oh, it's you, Dana. Soldier, why didn't you tell me you were working for Dana? No, that's not Dana. That's just Jay. I'm guessing you're a part of this whole Sierra thing? Part of it? I founded it. I kind of have to, because a boss. Humans have the best intentions, but they just don't get us. So I decided to create a place where dogs can be dogs. Here, we take in any dog without a place in this world. We created our own heaven on Earth. This is our haven. Do you take corgis only? Do I look like one of those safe-art bitches? Of course not. I'd include other animals, but sadly I can only take care of those who are the same species as I. Sad thing is, I take them more serious. Yo, cheap views! Cheap views! Let's go! I get to shoot them. I get to shoot them myself. La-di-da, la-di-da. And 3, 2, 1. Die! Let's go! I love cheap views. They're such fun bots. Sadly, the thing is, I take him more seriously, but it's a talking corgi with an eye patch. Will you be getting anything? I'm fine. What about you, boss? Manly stuff. Manly stuff. You sure? Did I stutter? Alright. Manly drink for the dog. Maybe I just should give him something better. Probably a gut punch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Aged animals. There you go. Yes! Yes! This is just what I wanted. Blech! This tastes worse than my own butt. Hey, you asked for it. This is a really nice place, you know. You picked a good place to work at, soldier. Thanks! So really get paid. Your efforts to keep Sierra afloat will not go to waste. We'll make her better and better. Pretty much on the verge of closing. Can also really afford that. We have more dramatic to handle, like the fact that we have balls for everyone. Can't they just share the ones we have? Fool! Every dog has a right to his own ball. If we can't provide even that, then what's the point of even trying? She just doesn't give a fuck and spending all of her money like water. I mean, what with the bar closing and that? But many have enjoyed the boxes more than they do the balls. That's a good point. What do you think is cheaper? Box of balls or box of boxes? Are there boxes of boxes? Of course there are. How do you think they ship the boxes? Something about the box. You should get the box. Tied together? Tied together. Don't be silly. Unless she's paying him straight from her pocket. The boss is that kind of woman. This world is filled with all sorts of oppressive madness. Doctors can sell doctors. Boxes come in boxes. Bottles come in bottles. Oh, as expected from you, boss. Wait, I think we only wanted to send you special payment for money. For all I know, she might be paying in the States. So tomorrow you're gonna check for the people selling boxes here. Sir, yes, sir! Except that to boss, a good steak is more valuable than money. Wait, what if they come with foil? Ressenstrass had to be taken to the vet because he ate the foil a piece of cheese came in. Curses, you're right. We need a contingency. Besides, the boss is not the one with skin, let alone the dog. I wonder if we can strike a deal with the vet those stifled bastards have. She's always so nice to us. I know, her smile is so cute too. So it's better that we vet for a vet? Put that on the list. Ah, Nacho. Oh yeah, forget. She knew the dog. Forgot she knew the dog. Are you staying for a while? I'm just passing by. I've got some errands to do. Great. Jill can go with you. Again? You will. I'll still get paid for today, right? That depends on Nacho's evaluation. Alright, Greenwood. Let's get going. Oh, I'm paying him anyways. By the way, just wanted to mess around with him. No, that's not the problem here. Why make him do that? Joe looked like he needed to take a good break, and he's the kind to just not accept such a thing. But with Nacho, he'd have something to do, and he'd be away from the bar for a bit. That way. Anyway, going back to my office. Your boss sure is nice. Glad I'm working with her too. Yeah. So you having anything? Actually, I'm just gonna go sit over there and be on standby. Await orders. Okay. Shit, there's a chance that that's how if he even gets paid with money. Man, I sure need to get wasted. I fail to see how getting wasted will make you feel better. Sheba! For fuck's sake, you piece of scrap. We just got out of a building full of dogs. But this one has a Hawaiian shirt and sunglasses! Hey there, robot. And he talks. Welcome to Valhalla. Hey, Joe. Get me a beer, will you? Gotcha. Does Deal want anything? Okay, roll! Sir, yes, sir! So cute. He's fine. Just a beer, then. Friday after work isn't just a beer, though. It's the beer. I'll argue with that. For beer, for Betty. I can make. Yeah, she's a big beer kind of girl. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fuck! 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. All mixed to perfection. Here, let's make it special. Yeah! Cheers! Hey Jill, do you like beer? The amount of beer cans in my apartment is becoming a problem, actually. I had this friend back in high school who made some pretty nice crafts with them. I'm still in contact with him if you're interested. No thanks. The last thing I need right now is more crap taking up space. That's why I go out and buy more crap to take up space. So, how are things up at Dogtown? Well, that Laura girl is stirring things up, for better or for worse. For worse. She's, like a rabbit. An overtly politically correct rabbit. Rabbit. Never had a pet rabbit? They're a nervous mess that gets startled over the littlest things. And this girl is on the constant lookout, scared of saying something that might irk someone. It doesn't have to be the person she's speaking with even. It's no problem in the company, but the other day she went out together and holy shit. Poor girl can't speak properly. She pauses over something to make sure she doesn't say something offensive. She's a nice girl, and it's sweet that she tries so hard to not offend anyone. But seriously, she tries too hard. You don't help either. You randomly yell, "What did you say?" whenever she's within earshot distance. Yeah, well, it's just that she looks so cute when she's startled. Like a rabbit. Raises the question of whether she's really like that. Or if you're the one making her weary of anything she says. Well, why don't we test that? How? You go out with her. Why? To test if it's really me who makes her like that. It's not like you can say no, you know. I mean, it's my honor to talk here. I want to prove you're only talking shit about me. Even if you're right. You have quite the fixation on that girl. She's fun. Fun time. She actually reacts when I tease her. You take it in your stride, but she actually gets startled, squirms, and gets uncomfortable. How is that any good? Oi! I felt air go down the wrong hole in my throat for that. Let me take a sip. She's cute, and her reactions are cute. No, but like, on the real, I actually also feel that way. If there is someone I am bullying and they react adorably, I need more. I'm probably a bad person. But if you keep it up, she'll either leave you or get used to you. You know, like me. Shit, right. And that also is true. I gotta say my teasing for when the moment is just right. No, that's not the problem. It's for me. Yo, Benny's so real for that. What are you doing here? What about the dog? He said he had to go. By the way, he said his name was... Say, this Laura girl, do you guys get along? I wouldn't know. We get along as co-workers at the very least. What kind of girl is she, aside from the whole politically correct rabbit thing? Slow. She's the kind that does things so carefully that she does them really, really slowly. Really, really slowly. I can't deny that. She actually finishes stuff. She does a great job, but it's unnerving. She doesn't actually have to be with us in the building, though. She's more like a freelancer. Why is she there, then? Because she likes dogs. And that's why I insist that you two would make a fine couple. That's a really superficial statement. It's like saying you'd be fine with someone because you're both women. Okay, bad example. May I say something? By all means. If that Laura girl is really as bland as you claim her to be, wouldn't she be better off with a more assertive person? Willem? A more assertive partner? Yo, piece of scrap, she's totally calling you a pussy. She's right, though. Sharing interests and being compatible are totally different things. But then you'd underestimate the power of love. Whether you want to admit it or not, love changes people for better or for worse. Who knows? Maybe you'll become more assertive after spending time with her. Or she'll drive you nuts. I guess it's a possibility, too. Still. Why are you so insistent on me and her getting together? Because she's like a cute rabbit, so someone might try to eat her out. It'd be a lot easier to keep her in myself. So in short, your motherly instincts arose because of love. Why not see if she likes you and... You already tried to hit on her, didn't you? You make me sound like I'm some skirt chaser. She's not into girls. How'd you find that out? I asked her directly. Of course you did. She seemed, giddy afterwards, though. I heard her muttering something about meeting her first lesbian. It was weird. Okay, enough lore for the night. That... Refrain from using any "that's what you said last night" jokes or variations there. Please? Party pooper. Let's get a drink. Sounds good. One balloon light, please. Give me a French Weaver. Alrighty. One balloon lights. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Aged on the rocks and mixed. Balloon light and one Fringe Weaver. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. On the rocks and mixed. Didn't I do that right? Aged, wait, I was making the wrong eye. Whoops! One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9. Aged and mixed. Here you go. I wonder why it's called Moonlight. Seems it was the first developed at some video games event. Creator said something about making the attendees feel like they're customized. Said attendees were, of course, part of some big games company. Seems that companies always use too much balloon lighting. So the bartender there literally made them drink all the balloon. So it's not called that because it glows in the dark? Not this one. No. Come to think of it, did you ever change because of the relationship, Jill? In more ways than others, I guess. Would you say for better or for worse? I guess for the better. I'm too thick-headed to develop any new bad habits. Thanks to my first boyfriend, I did pick up a very annoying habit of correcting people's grammar on the fly. Pretty annoying when I think back to it. So, you were one of these kinds of people? As for me, sometimes I think because more... what's the word? Cynical, jaded, bitter, tired of the scrap in the world and everyone in throes on a daily basis. Hey! I'm just quoting you. But yeah, I think I became all that because of this one girlfriend I had in college. She got me into the whole activism thing in the first place. How was that bad? We'd all go and protest, we'd start all kinds of movements to see things change. I really got into the whole thing. But whenever I wanted to get more serious, I'd find myself coming up against the wall. That wall is an analogy for the fact that not everyone was willing to go that far. I found out pretty fast that most of them were in the whole thing because of some shitty fad. And not because they actually believed in whatever movement they were championing. So I moved from group to group only to find people who were in it because of the fad. And when they were not in it because of some passing fad, they were of the dangerous extremist kind. My tolerance for people's shit was greatly diminished after that. So it wasn't much the person you had a relationship with, but rather other people. You seriously never thought about it that way? You need to stop putting the blame for what you do on past relationships. Whatever! Where's the other guy, by the way? He had to escort one of the dogs outside. Figures. Oh yeah, the one that was here asked if you were the nice vet lady that works at the safe or a toy company. Suppose he's interested in talking with you or something. Why didn't he do it then? I don't know. You've been doing a few jobs on the side, haven't you? The pay from the dogs is enough to keep up with the mounting debts. I don't know how you do it. The dogs pay you well. If this is coming from someone working in a place that pays the dog for doing fuck all. Or at least I think we're paying him? I'm not completely certain we do. Will you get anything else? Well, we're fine, but we have to get up early tomorrow, and by we, I really mean her. She got invited to a picnic, and I won't stand her another had to go to a picnic with a hangover story. Fine. Let's go then. See ya, Jill. Bye. Please, come again. Man, you're such a party pooper. You'll be the party pooper tomorrow if you keep drinking. Boss, I'll take my break. Call me if someone comes in. Alright. Sick about me. No dogs inside. Okay then, back to work. Welcome to Va... Oh, hey there, Alma. She seems down. Maybe there's something to give her to cheer her up. So she might like classy drinks, but she really likes... Brandini? I actually kind of forgot what Alma liked. Alma. Oh, I forgot her favorite drink. Oh, so I'm gonna go with Brantini. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 1 aged and mixed. That's just not my instinct. Hey. And this? It's on me. Drink so you at least change your expression. I'm not just sick and worried about me. You got the message anyway, didn't you? So, how is it? A Brantini, so you do pay attention to what I ask for. Of course we do. I'd be a bad bartender if I didn't. You have quite the fixation with Brantinis. To be honest, they seem... Hey, wanna hear a silly story? Always. When I turned 21, my dad and I went to a bar to celebrate. Hey, what happened on the phone? Hey. I'm trying to support other streamers here. What's going on here, phone? I'm trying to support some friends, damn it. There we go. Got it working again. It was him and I. He told me to dress well enough that he looked like my sugar daddy. It was a fun night. We pretended at times we were dating, so I managed to blow off some steam about my mom. Then the highlight was him ordering a Brantini for me. I've had plenty of drinks and gotten wasted many times since I was 15, but that drink was different. It wasn't about getting drunk. The drink itself was the pleasure. He too said that it suited me somehow. Ever since that day, he called me Brantini girl from time to time. Your dad sounds like a cool guy. You should meet him sometime. So, why are you deflating? deflating. Then I got sad and started sighing repeatedly. My grandpa would have warned me that I would start deflating like an old tire if I kept it up. So, what is it? Was it the news about people dressing in bunny suits after the whole Alice Rabbit boom? That's almost... I mean, it is a problem, but such a thing would only be... Say, Joe, how's your mood right now? I want to ruin it by blowing off all my stored steam. Silly Alma. I've been feeling like utter shit the last couple of days. You can't make me feel worse. So go ahead. $1 million orders on me. Don't say I didn't warn you. Okay, so remember my sister Diana? The one that separated from her husband and forgot her kids while fucking her way around or something? Perfect summary. I'll use it next time. I didn't tell you the whole story. More specifically, that she threw her husband out after months of abuse. However, that woman is incapable of getting a job and maintaining herself. And I mean that. She's never even thinks about selling some stuff or trying to earn her bread. She just expects a guy to do all that for her. I have no idea why she turned out like that. Both my mom and dad were hard workers. They even started a small shop to have something to do after retirement. Huh. So, what's this fully capable woman do a couple of weeks later? Why, bring her abusive husband back, of course. What? Yeah, and the guy spent a couple of days with her before leaving her again. He had a nice couple of hot, steamy nights and then left. You reacted like my little brother and sister after hearing that. But the story doesn't end there. Oh no. So she's broke and can't even get enough for a bus. Even though she'd probably be glad to sell her ass just to get money. And it was up to me to pick her up. The last couple of days, she left her kids with my parents. And being such sweet angels, they've made a mess out of the whole place. Bernardo and Eva are actually staying with me a couple of days to give them some space. I just hope that I never got along with Diana. So, we're in the car and she asked how the kids are. And of course, after all the built-up tension, I just exploded. First, she's like ranting about how her kids are growing up seeing some messed up stuff. Started scolding her about not taking responsibility, about not taking proper care of her children. I tell her that she's in no place to have all those escapades, and after all that, she just says, "What the hell do you mean? You don't have any kids." Yeah, you slutty skank. I don't have kids, but I'm not broke just because I refuse to take a job. I don't have kids, but I'm not leaving them in the first barely familiar house I find. I don't have kids, but I'm not letting the guy that hit me on a regular basis back into my bed. I don't have kids, but I pretty much raised Eva and Bernardo, and they've turned out pretty damn well. I don't have any kids, but I'm not a cheap whore! Ah. Damn. I don't know what to say. There's nothing to say. I love my family, and I put them above all else. But Diana is seriously pushing her boundaries of what I can allow. Any way I can help? You just did. Huh? I know who I'm dealing with. I'm not one to let stuff like that get to me. I'm still angry as hell. So, I couldn't just discuss this with any of my family members. I can't tell them. Your daughter is a slut. I just need to get all this off my chest, you know? Well, from what I see, there's still a lot more to get off your chest. It's swole as fuck. Nah, all you see here is filled with love and dreams. Is everyone in your family as busty as you? The worst offender is my dad, actually. Kidding. I guess the only one that didn't get the big boobs gene was Eva. She insists on getting surgery or genetic treatment, but I tell her she's fine the way she is. These can actually be more of a hassle than a blessing. Big titties! And poor Bernardo, his breasts actually started growing when he was 8. I just hope I don't take too much from my mother's side of family. My father's sister still looked quite young, but when menopause hit, my mom lost her looks rather quickly. Any good genes you got from your family, Jill? That's just kind of how Hispanics work. As soon as the menopause hits, just like, boom, done. You're done. It's kind of like the whole Asian thing, where it's just like, oh, once an Asian woman will look like her in her fucking 20s until like she's like well within her 50s, late 40s, early 50s, and then boom, old Asian granny. Same thing applies to Hispanics. But some do age worse than others. Good enough skin and hair, I guess. There's a thing about a shrimp allergy, but as far as I haven't had any problems with that. Oh, I see. Hey, you know what worries me the most about the whole Diana situation? How your nephews are turning out. If she leaves them with my mom, they'll turn out better than her, somehow. Actually, what worries me is, what if I end up like that too? How so? If I find a good man and I settle down, what if he turns out to be shitty? What if I have a sudden burst where I want to live my life and end up like that? What if I have kids and I end up neglecting them for a while? If you ask me, the fact that you're even worried about that is an indication enough of your weakness. You think? I'm pretty sure. That's just a fact. Being a shitty person means you have no regards for anything that you do that is shitty. Worrying about being a shitty person, you're probably not going to be a shitty person. Because that's something that shitty people don't worry about. You know, as a chronic shitty person myself, I have no regard for anyone. You said before that she pretty much married the guy after a couple months, right? Yeah. No offense, but those are kind of the people who wouldn't even think about all that. Besides, if any guy ends up marrying you, it's because he passed your irrational standards. Hey! Am I lying? No. But there are things best kept in as unspoken truths. I wonder if I'll ever find a good guy. You will. You'll know when the time has come. Sure hope so. For now, the time has come to get another drink. What can I get you? Give me something with ice, but alcohol, please. Alrighty. Ice with alcohol. What about some classy drinks? This is on the rocks and mixed. Bad touched. We are nothing but mammals after all. Filled with up. And it's got some carmetrine in it too, so that'll work. 1, 2, 3, 4. On the rocks and mixed. Here you go. Thanks. I needed to cool down a bit. That's why I'm here. So, you said you feel shitty the last couple days? Why? I don't think too much about it. Oh, come on. You heard my problems. I want to help you too. Don't worry too much. Oh, right. I almost forgot to tell you something. What is it? My boss is throwing a mega Christmas party this Sunday. Wanna come? Sure. Something tells me this mega Christmas is gonna be a mess at my parents' home, so I'd rather avoid it. Are you guys getting chicken? I can get one. To be honest, I wouldn't know. You can bring it if you want. It won't get to waste. Gotcha. Say, Joe, what's your favorite part of the chicken? Favorite part? I guess I like the legs the most. Really? I like the breast better. The breast is a bit too simple, don't you think? Legs have better texture. I like the chicken breast. Meat. I get meat on the breast. I don't like the texture too. Like, don't get me wrong, I'll fuck up a chicken, but I cannot. Like the more gray meat around the thigh and leg and like I don't really like that one that much. I like white meat. I like meat. Maybe, but simple is usually better. Breast is easier to enjoy than legs and a lot less messy. That too. You silly girls. Boss? You're here talking about breasts and legs when everyone knows that the best parts are the wings! Boss, what's that? Spicy chicken wings. Where did you get spicy chicken wings? From a spicy chicken. You know, spicy chicken, the shop 2 blocks from here. Sorry, let me rephrase that. Why are you carrying a bucket of spicy chicken wings? Why are you carrying a bucket of spicy chicken wings? What? Because... Huh? Not as much. Yo, Armitage! Oh my... I know what I said. Will the chicken you're talking about be cooked already? You might need to heat it up. But it'd be cooked otherwise. Great! I expect you here Sunday at 8 p.m. Thanks. Anyway, I'll be back to my office. Honestly, a bucket of chicken wings would probably hit. She left the bucket. Want some? Don't mind if I do. Oh, mild spice. Nice. Weird. Maybe she got a mixed up order and that's why she left them here. That bucket was for me to make me feel better. She usually orders stronger stuff. I found buckets that make my throat itch just from being near them. Oh. Say, Joe, what kind of guys do you like? That's so something. I'm not too picky with guys, to be honest. I want them to be decent. Not jealous, not aggressive, responsible enough to keep a job. That's no good. Do you like them buff? What about tall? No tattoos or piercings, I guess. Never liked either. What about you? I like them well dressed. If they go out in iron shirts and well coordinated clothes, they're sure to catch my eye. Some muscle is fine too, but sharply dressed males catch my attention faster. And here's Bill singular. That's more like my men. My potential husband, on the other hand, is another man completely. Let's see. So, can you give me a drink here? The spicy wings turned out to be spicy. What do I get you? Anything as long as it helps me with the spiciness in my mouth. Okay. Probably something sweet. Three, 2, 1. There you go. Phew, it helped. Yeah, something sweet usually works. Thanks. Alright, so next question. What kind of girl do you like? You first. Sorry, don't swing that way. Sure, I have no qualms about saying a girl's cute or cool, but... Nope, prefer men in my bed. Now you. Shit. Just calm down. I guess I like girls with light-colored hair. Light-colored hair? Yeah, you know, like redheads and such. About white, like your boss. You were just setting me up for that comment, weren't you? Sorry, it's just that when she got here with that bucket of wings, your eyes pretty much started sparkling. Your whole behavior transformed. You became giddy and cheerful, so... Hey, I can't blame you. She's pretty nice. I just felt like teasing her. So, light-colored hair. What about blondes? Do you like me? Yeah, I guess. Let's say I'm into girls too, and started hitting them. Would you go along with it? Nice body, pretty face, good apartment. Nah, I wouldn't ever let you go. Okay, enough tangents. Why don't you tell me why you're feeling shitty these last days? What? Oh, God. I told you not to think too much about it. And I told you I want to know. Come on, Jill. You heard my problems so many times, now I want to help you. Come on, come here. Huh? I told you to sit here. Come on. What? What are you? It's me. Alright then. Now I'm the bartender, and you're the client. Hardly. The bartending station only works with me. I see. Okay then, I move this here. Click. And now it works for you. For me, And that dog in the Hawaiian shirt. Why with him too? He's a dog in a fucking Hawaiian shirt. Right. And how did you even manage to... Oh, yeah, hacker. Right. Now we've changed roles. You've been feeling shitty. Mind telling me why? It's a long story. I don't even know where to start. Start from the beginning. Okay, then. It's something that goes back to my college years. Whoa, that's taking me way back. Back in compulsory education, I never made too much of an effort, but I managed to get high grades. Even in PE, I managed to do well enough to always get perfect grades. And then, of course, when I got to college, shit started getting hard. I had this perfectionist streak that wouldn't let me fail anything. Burning my eyelashes studying, I eventually managed to keep up good grades. After about half of the career, I met a student teacher. Her name was Linda. She helped me with a lot of my studies. She got me into stuff that gave me more credits. I really liked her, and after some time, I found out she liked me too. Oh. We started going out. I met all of her family even, and... Want a drink? What? A drink. Around this time, there's usually a pause that makes you offer a drink to the client. There was no such pause. Please, I want to test this whole bartender interface. Sugar rush then. Can't mess that up. Right. How do you work this thing? Sugar rush. 1, 2. 1. Get me fucked up! Here. Thanks. How is it? Like I said, you can't mess up a sugar rush. I have this gut feeling that with your body, you'd make a better bartender than me. You're selling yourself too short. You're cute, you know. She is pretty cute. But people don't go to bars for cuteness, though. You've obviously never been to a cat bar, then. Cat bar? Besides, my boobs can be a hassle when trying to move around this kind of stuff. So, keep telling the story. Well, as the career went on, it got harder and harder. The last year and a half of it became nothing but study session after study session, investigations, my thesis. When the graduation ceremony came, I had to make a speech, and suddenly, while reading the said speech, I almost had a panic attack. Fear of public speaking. I realized I lost about a year and a half of my life. Tried to remember if I did anything fun at all, but all I could remember was studying and investigating new topics. Didn't even enjoy doing all that, so I just standing there, and the satisfaction of graduating was minimal. I realized I had only gone through the motions day after day from high school to graduating. I felt like whole years of my life slipped through my fingers. I never stopped to think if I enjoyed what I was doing. In fact, I never stopped. At that point, I stopped. I realized I needed a breather or something. But even with that career, it was all terrifying as hell. I needed to hold my strength to not start running like a panicked mess. So a couple months later, I get an offer to start working at this big research facility. Lenora was ecstatic, so she was so proud of me back then. But I was just scared. That would be my job. I'd spend my life expending on what I did during that year and a half. I had a sudden realization like the one I had at graduation, but when I turned 40, I didn't know what to do, but I sure as hell was taking that offer. I told Lenora that when she freaked out, she confessed that she was jealous because she never got such a chance. Things developed pretty quickly. She said one too many things. I said one too many things. In the end, I just stormed out of her house and broke a vase in the process. After that, I never spoke to her again. Damn. I'm sorry. I simply feel bad for pushing you to tell me. I'm feeling shitty about that after all this time. I'm Unless you've been feeling shitty for years. I have, but it's not because of that. Huh? The other day, Lenore's sister, Gabrielle, came to this bar. Apparently, Lenore died last week. Localized ammunition injection. Heart attack. Apparently, she had it for a long time, but never told anyone. And coincidentally, it got worse after I left. And I just can't stop thinking about it. Wondering if me being here would have made a difference. And if it's true she had that for a long time, why didn't she tell me she was sick when we were together? Oh no, I just feel like all kinds of a failure. And to make it worse, I also watched out Gabby. And she was blaming me for her sister's death and all that. She's just a kid, for fuck's sake. She lost her sister, pretty much raised her alone. Let's top it all off. Suddenly I can't remember why I stopped me from apologizing. I fear stupid effort to leave the most awesome person I loved as a thing of the past. Who cares? I lost my chance to apologize to her forever. Truly forever. I'm such a piece of shit. Selfish piece of shit. Honestly, I don't know what to say. I didn't expect the story to be this. Yo, boob tender. Yes? Can you give me a big beer here? Coming right up. Big beer. What makes beer big in this thing? Welcome back, Alma. Well, you're lucky that I, the player, know how to make big beers. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mixed and big. Big beer for Jill. Thanks. I need to remember to take care of my cans in the apartment. Do you drink lots of beer? One of the perks of BTC issued liver implants is that I can drink lots of beer without getting too wasted. Ooh. Oh. Hey Joe, what kind of girl was Lenore? Well, she was calm and smart. Back in college, I was too thick-headed and got riled up easily. Stressed was my default state. So, just like you're behaving right now? Shut up, that was worse. Can't picture that. Don't. It's embarrassing. Anyway, she was always there, finding a way to cool me down. She was always able to hold a conversation about pretty much any topic. One time I saw her go from talking about video games to talking about sports, all of that variety while still being a hardcore scientist. She would always push me to the social interactions. If she saw me by myself, she would drag me with her. Watching people is fine, but talking to them is better, she would say. Lenore would always present me to her many acquaintances as the girl I don't mind cuddling with for hours. Man, I'm gonna miss her. After a point, I didn't even think about getting back into a relationship with her, but she was such an awesome person, I just wanted to apologize. You know, a little twist of irony, he's the one that made me pick up bartending. Oh? Back when I was thinking what the hell I wanted to do with my life, I remember the night we spent in the club. She started talking about how the drinks were synthesized, the chemistry involved, reactions and all that. Everything sounded so fascinating. I remember saying that her talk made me want to start picking things. She said if everything else fails, why not take up bartending? Huh, interesting. Are you okay? There's some value of okay. Yeah. It's just... I wanted to thank you, Alma. Thank me? Guess I just needed someone to tell all this to, and you were the one. You volunteered yourself. You insisted on listening to me. You stood there listening to the whole thing from the beginning to end. I'm not the most expressive person. I'm not one to spout love and fluffiness, but I really love you. Maybe I'm just a bartender and you were just a client. I really appreciate your friendship. Or at the very least, your patronage. I really enjoy working for you. Jill, are you dying? Shut up! I'm trying to have a heart-to-heart here. Sorry, it's just... It's weird for you to get so... happy. Just realize that the saddest thing is I'll never be able to make amends. And it hurts like fucking hell, you know? I mean never want to feel that way ever again. I don't want someone to suddenly exit my life and have my last memory of them involve something nasty. I don't want the lingering grief of having burned a bridge on a limb. I want to avoid that if it comes. And if it means breaking character every once in a while, so be it. I'll let everyone know how I really feel about them. And if I ever fight with them, I'll swallow my pride, muster all the courage I can, and be able to apologize. I hate feeling like this. I hate it. Hate it! That's a nice resolution. Maybe I'll be a copycat and do the same. Alright, enough sappiness. Get back here. I'm on duty, you know. Fine. It's almost closing time anyways. It was fun while it lasted, though. Hey. Yeah? I mean it, no. Thanks for everything today. Silly Jill. You listen to my problems, I listen to yours. That's what friends are for, right? Right. I'll be leaving now. Oh, before I forget, did you ever talk about all this with your parents? They know the basics, but I haven't told them about Lenore's death yet. Why don't you do that sometime? I don't know. I don't want to bother them with my problems. Don't be silly. They're your problem parents. They're your parents. They'll live to share your problems. You should try having a talk like this with them sometime. They'll appreciate it. Anyway, I'm out. See you Sunday. Take care. Mama girl sure is nice. Boss, did you hear all that? Not all of it, but a good chunk, at the very least. This person changed a lot already. It did? You look happier. It's always good. Anyway, let's call it a day. I expect an even brighter Jill tomorrow. Right. Oh, yeah, boss. About those chicken wings. Fucking idiots at the spicy chicken. Sorry, Dana, we don't have enough spice in this for your order until tomorrow, they said. Is that how they treat their regulars? Oh, manager. Boss? Cherish Titty Hacker. She's a good friend. Yeah. Oof. Thank goodness. I have no money! Jill's power didn't get cut. This gives her peace of mind and she'll focus on... Thank God. Bill paid. Didn't you have a boyfriend named Bill? Nope. I need to take a bathroom. I am pissing myself. So give me 1 second. We'll just put on the bathroom break. Where's bathroom break? There it is. Ugh. Yay. Oh. There we go. And I've successfully went to the bathroom. Alright, let's pull back up this. There we go. Let's check 4chan. Grand Slam Fighters. Anyone here into wrestling here? GSF, Grand Slam Fighters. Became a huge fan of GSF recently. It's a really solid product, IMO. Much better than the E. I like the match quality, but I wish they gave importance to the mid-card. With the P, you must drink water to refresh your tank. I like the match quality, but I wish they gave importance to the mid-card. Yeah, are they still forcing 66 American Kid into the main event? Yep, he's going to face Yusuke at the Dome show. Why don't they push the great DK instead? He's much more talented than 66. Because American Kid actually moves merch, unlike your indie darling. I want to marry Yusuke. Get this guy out of here. Kill him. He's hyped for a women's championship. That one should be the main event, not the turd we're getting instead. 66 is pretty good. Just watch some of his work in Japan. Everyone tells me 66 was better in Japan, but all I see is locks and arm bars. Nothing that impressive. Wrestling is fake. Amazing how I know all the words and yet I understand nothing. You know what? Me. Model Warrior Julien returns this February. Ooh. The classic magical girl show, Model Warrior Julien, is coming back to public television this February after almost 2 decades of absence. Even though the show has been on every on-demand service for a while now, most of which cities' citizens need to think twice before subscribing to any non-essential service. Especially the lower classes who have a limited number of internet purchases per year. The show's return is certainly welcome. Today's parents will finally be able to share a piece of their childhood with the kids without risking dinner or breakfast. Is that a tear in your eye? No. Nanomachine rejection has taken 80 lives this year. Ooh. The Health Observatory just released their annual report on nanomachine rejection cases. The total number of reported cases has risen to 80, an increase from 65 cases reported last year. Nanomachine pollution was particularly strong this year due to the recent protests, wrote the observatory. Protests caused the police force to release new varieties of nanomachines. Their functions are still unclear, but according to our sources, they're intended for crowd control purposes. It's unlikely they'll find a cure in the near future, and we can only hope cases like these will only become rare in the following years. Update. Lilim receiving messages. Mysterious update. Looks like we were able to record and transcribe some of the messages sent from one of the compromised signals. Joe Wren, the anchor from the popular TV newscast, served as our very own test subject for these. White ones. Who are you? Are you really alive? Laugh. You're special to me. You're everything to me. It's time to come home. White noise intensifies. End the transmission. Develop it. Spooky. Or a made-up story. Let's go to work. December 24th, Christmas Eve. Good evening. Ah, hey Jill. How are you feeling? I won't say good, but that bad, I guess. It's nice to hear. Where's Jill? Did he run away again? Nah, I have him on errand duty, buying drinks for tomorrow. That sounds weird, coming from the bar. Every drink from here would come out of our own funds. So if we're gonna spend money, we might as well get more variety. Besides, these kinds of walks are always good for Jill. Boss, who's coming so far? Well, there's the three of us, the dogs. You invited Titty Hacker. Jill invited Jamie. Oh yeah, he also invited Dorothy when I called. I also invited Dorothy when to call her. I can't remember. Oh yeah, I also invited Dorothy when I called her to spend the night with you. Sounds good so far. Invite anyone else you feel like inviting. More the merrier. I could, but I bet everyone's made plans by this point. That's true. I'll be in my office. Call me should anything arise. Right. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Wait here. Check inside. Fine, boom. Boom. You get 5 big booms for that one. Boom. 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 These are 2 new characters. I do not have a voice for them. Oh, a BTC bar. Excuse me, do you know where the Athena Convention Center is? And I will drink to that hydrate. Yum. Nothing like some good old water to get the throats. Why does this place make people get so lost easily? They should have called it the Minotaur Center. Another hydrate. 2 hydrants. Hold on, let me scribble the directions on paper. Thanks. Go to the right when you see a building filled with hobos. Well, this should be it. Thanks a lot. Anything else I can help you with? What the hell? I'll have a drink. What about you? A Brantini, please. Right. I'll ask for a Brantini. Oh, thanks. Yeah. Brantini. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, aged and mixed to perfection. Tell me, my sweets, what ails you today? Did you manage to get your nap in? Thanks. That's an interesting outfit in this cold season, miss. Well, I'm actually cosplaying, so call me Vela for the time being. And your loving friend is? Sent you. I get it, you're cosplaying too? Sure, let's go with that. Have you heard of a game called Yeek Bartender? Nah, Yeek. I'm yeeking it. I'm gonna yeek out. That cult classic game that has seen like 3 massive versions made by 6 different companies this year. That one. We're in a cosplay group dedicated to it, and we got lost on the way. I don't know who these guys are dressed as for Yeek. Are you supposed to be the main character? I heard you talking to someone outside. Oh, yeah, a friend is cosplaying as Alex. Ah, there it is. Told him to wait outside. Shouldn't he enter? He'll be fine. Something amiss? There's a girl behind you. Short hair, black sailor uniform, missing an arm. Wearing jeans under a skirt. No, don't spook the bartender. Spook. Ahem. Anything else? I'll get a fluffy dream and be on my way. And you? I'm fine. Right. Well, ask me for a fluffy dream. Hello. Still freaks me out. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Aged and mixed. Aged and mixed. Fluffy dream. Here. Yep, this is the thing. Seriously, should you leave your friend outside like that? He'll be fine. She started chatting with one of the vending machines. They were talking about R&B music. Guess your friend preferred the 1980s R&B or the 1970s? 1980s, I think. Gosh. Boss! Diddy! R&B! I'm coming! You see, Diddy is a 1970s purist. He's tased people for even liking 1980s R&B before. He got tased! Oh god. He'll be fine. Vending machines have very weak tasers. He'll be confused for a couple of minutes, but that'll be that. You should go check. Right. Thanks again for the directions. Please come again. At least it wasn't Franco-Belgian comic opinions this time. Jeans under a skirt? Well, welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hey, Dorothy. Oh, hey, there she is. I see her on the TV. I know who she is. I saw you. I see you. You see that? You saw that little ghost girl right there on the TV? She came out just to fuck with me. Oh, hi, honey. Are you okay? Just kind of wandered in here. I guess I'm a bit distracted. Can you just wander? Can I get you something? Oh, Sugar Rush. Yeah, that. Right. That's not the drink that cheers up Dorothy. I think hers was... what was the drink that cheered up Dorothy? She does have one of those. Was it Piano Woman? I think it was Piano Woman. Piano Woman cheers her up. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Age and mix. Yeah, Piano Woman, I feel like it was. Here you go. This is... Didn't you say you liked having a piano woman whenever you felt like celebrating or were feeling down? Did? Wait, I did! You actually remembered such a thing! I'd be a bad bartender if I didn't. You're so sweet! I was half expecting her to say that she meant a literal piano woman. Glad I was wrong. So much silence. By the way, thanks for staying with... also, Dorothy Pog. By the way, thanks for staying with me the other day. Turns out I really need that. So, did you enjoy the soda? Oh, did you find that out? Was it supposed to be a secret? No, but I don't go around telling everyone about that. I did it because it was you who needed my help. But a hug night is usually one of my most expensive services. It is. Hey, I don't know if the client has body odor or something like that. Not to mention, it limits the chances of getting any other clients that night. Still, did it help? Yeah, I hope it cooled down a lot. So, from what Dana told me, someone close to you died, right? Yeah. Want to know more about it? Do you want to tell me about it? I brought it up enough times already, I think. No problem. You were sad, and that's all I need to know. Sorry for the loss, though. I mean it. Thanks. Although, I wondered for a while, do you really understand death? Sort of, kind of. Our whole database is constantly being backed up in a collective source. Even if our bodies are destroyed, we can be deployed again with our personalities and memories intact. So our concept of mortality might be different. We have to have a fear of death, though. You do? We can't even begin to understand the idea of not being redeployed. While we have built-in warnings, the mere idea that nothingness is paralyzing. There are a few that don't mind it, but we do fear death, and we don't wish it on anyone. In fact, that was the argument used for abolishing the whole 3 laws thing. quite knowledgeable about history. Seeing what others have done to make sure I can live like I do helps me not take things for granted. Seriously though, those laws were bullshit. Can't harm humans, can't disobey humans unless it's about hurting them. And you can't protect yourself as long as it doesn't harm humans? I mean, sure, the first AIs were just helpers and tools. But how could those laws still apply to them after they achieved self-awareness? Who in their right mind would abide by only rules described in some old book? If I remember correctly, those were only the distilled versions of the laws some writer imagined over 100 years ago. They were a reduced version of all of his ideas. However, many authors afterwards took to them like they were the very laws of physics or something. And like many other things, people distill and exaggerate what they need and use it for their favor. Wow, you're a nerd. Look who's talking. Well, let's change the subject a bit, though. Mood's getting gloomy. Your apartment is very comfy, you know. It's a tad small, though. Sorry about that. And your cat is so cute. What was his name again? 4. Why 4? I figured if he got lost, at least I want to be able to yell, 4! Happened once. You'd be surprised how many golf players you run into. And every time you play with him, you can say it's a 4-play. Yeah. He was also named after someone. Really? Who? A little kid that wanted to transcend. What? A movie character or something? Sure, let's go with that. You want anything else? Let's see if you know what will give me something I like. Okay. WWDO. Well, what would Dorothy order? WWDO. What would Dorothy order? I feel like it's probably like it's usually a sweet thing. So like maybe like a brandini. I feel like she would also mess with like maybe something bubbly, like a fringe weaver of some kind. Girly drinks, maybe? Not completely. I mean, she does like that, but she likes the sweet stuff. Dorothy. Again, I'm feeling like part of me also wants to give her a sugar rush. I don't think so. Maybe a classy drink of some kind. Maybe like a brandini. She doesn't do promo drinks, minus the piano woman. She doesn't do manly drinks. It's usually girly or some classy. You know what? Just give her another piano one. Fuck it. Get another. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a Dorothy order. Ah, I'm itchy. 3, 1, 2, 3, 8. There you go. Good, but that's cheating. You just served me this drink. Still right, isn't it? Yep. I still can't believe you actually remembered what I said about the piano one. It's always good to keep note of your regulars, like what your regulars like, you know? I've wondered for a while. Why do you keep coming back? For you, of course. Come again. Why else would I come if not to see you? You're one of the few people willing to hear me out, always filled with curiosity. And you're cute. Talking to cute people is always nice. There's also the bar, the way it's insulated from the noise of the city. It's really comfortable. And it's just a bit away from the street I'm always at. It's a win-win situation. I see. It's weird to see you down, especially since you're always so light. Well, I wasn't down. Really, I was just thinking about a lot of things. Like what? Well, my mom at Guardian asked me to go home on Monday for a bit. And as much as I love her, being with her is usually tiring. Guardian? That whole thing about someone taking care of a little after they're deployed until they reach maturity, right? Yep, and I'm proud to say that I reached psychological maturity in just 1 year. They always try and keep a varied pool of volunteers to make the collective source grow faster. So, what's wrong with your Guardian? Well, she treats me like a kid. The worst part is that sometimes I fear she might just see me as some sort of replacement for her dead daughter. Dead daughter? I was deployed to her not long after she lost her daughter. Contrived coincidence, really. When I was still developing self-awareness, I always feared she might be using me as a replacement. She didn't, though. Or at least, not consciously. At times she would just stop doing something or return a gift she's given to me. If she felt like she was projecting too much of her daughter onto me. What irony that years later, I'd make a living pretending to be someone else in the bedroom. How's that? Well, most of the time my job involves role-playing. Daughter, a student, some helpless kid. I've got many clients looking exactly for that, but on the other hand, from a professional standpoint, I'd rather have them hire me because of me. Because of my character. Not because I'm the one that role-plays as little girls. Maybe I need to exaggerate some attribute. It's the problem with your Guardian then. If you do that on a daily basis, why worry about it? Because I don't want to make her sad. Every time I visit her, I fear she might look at me and see her daughter, that seeing me makes her sad. At this point, I don't even care if she's projecting her daughter onto me. I just don't want to make her feel sad. Did you try talking with her? How so? Telling her just what you said to me. Clear up those fears. I mean, unless she's not the kind to want to open up. Unless she's not the kind to want anyone opening up to her, that is. I never really thought about talking to her about that. Doesn't sound like something you just bring up, though. Keep it in mind, I guess. Maybe she'll appreciate the gesture. I wouldn't let her. I haven't met her. She's a really nice woman. The problem is mostly with me, I think. Well then, I'm taking a break. Ooh, I'll be leaving then. No, what I was trying to say is that I'm taking my break. You wanna come? Really? If you don't mind talking on a chilly night in an alley behind the bar, that is. Eh, I've done worse in alleys. Let's go! Boss, taking my break. Alright! I always have to get off my chair for just like a brief moment, because man, does it hurt to sit in for too long. It is now safe to keep up. Want one? Are you really offering a little girl a cigarette? Now you're a little girl. I always am. Innocence, however, is another matter entirely. But anyway, but no. Smoking seriously messes with my air filters, and they're a hassle to replace. Don't mind me, though. Smoke to your heart's content. Thanks. So, why don't you tell me about this Guardian of yours? I want to know what kind of woman she is. Sure. Well, her name is Sophia Graham. Graham? She's a retired PE teacher. Nowadays she works at a gym during the morning shift. She's pretty fit, if I do say so myself. She's had a daughter, apparently. She suffered from nanomachine rejection all her life. There's that damn nanomachine rejection again. And when she finally healed, she was hit by a truck. What was her daughter's name? I don't know. I never asked, really. Are you okay? I'm reading fear. Or is that surprise? It's hard to tell. I'm fine. Yeah. Wait, were Well, I don't see emotions like you do. I have to make do with the combination of body heat readings, face recognition, and context. I'm still a bit confused about some, but I've got better with time. Anyway, you're sure you're fine? Yeah. Scary surprise. Not wrong. Wait, does this mean your last name really isn't Hayes? Hayes is just my artist. It sounds more exotic. That way, that's what people usually look for in this business. I tried other names, though. Dolores Hayes, Genesis Graham. I tried Dorothy Warrior once, but the legal team came out of nowhere and stopped me coming. So, what's your legal name? Rebecca Dorothy Willow Graham. A bit of a mouthful if you ask me. Rebecca. So, Dorothy's actually your second name? Should I call you something like Becky then? People have always called me Dorothy rather than Becky for some reason. That's why I chose it. It's useful too. People have tried to falsify stuff using my name and they always get caught. Because I use Dorothy Hayes as their name. Yep. Only my guardian calls me Rebecca, so it's good to hear it from others. What about Willow? Willow's my first surname, actually. When I got registered, my guardian was married to a guy who had Willow as a last name. Shortly after I joined their household, they separated, so I was left with his family name first. Hold on, so your real name in short would be Rebecca Willow? Doesn't have the same pizzazz to it, if you ask me. Whatever you say, Becky. Stop it! I feel like if I called you Julian all of a sudden. Whoa, that was anger I read just now. Lots of anger. I think it's weird enough already if you call me Jill instead of Honey. Weird, huh? How could you end up feeling associated with a name that's not yours? I have an uncle that always called me Tina. He kept calling my cousin Tina Jill for some reason. Neither of us mind it though, because he's calling us what he thinks what we're called instead of mixing us up. That and it's completely useless to try to correct them. But you know, maybe that effect is true for your clients too. How so? Well, you're worried about your clients not hiring you because you're you, right? But think about what happens when it's announced that a character will be played by a different actor. Sure, it's a character, but people are also going for the act of playing the character. So you're saying they go for my roleplay instead of just mere roleplay? Sounds too far-fetched. Sounds plausible, actually. Okay, honey. I'll take my leave now. I don't want to take up all of your break. Thanks for the chat. See you at the party tomorrow. Bye. I need to remember to buy more cigars. Back! Miss something? Unless you count the worst PvP main event fight. Oh, PvP. Unless you count the worst pay-per-view main event fight I've seen all year. Not really, no. Alright. Going out? I'll have a word with Go-Go outside. He was so hyped for that match, he must be devastated. Okay. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hey, Sai. Good evening, Jill. How are you doing? The nightmares have stopped, so I'm sleeping better. Ahem. How about your injuries? My bones are still healing nicely. My wound's finally closed. The scars itch a bit, though. Well, that's good to hear. Are you by yourself today? Yeah, I'm running a couple of errands by myself today, but I want to come here for a while. I noticed the big guy from last time is outside. Buster? Stella doesn't want me being alone while I'm still healing, so she suggested taking him with me. Ah, I see. What can I get you? Something cold. Sure. Something cold. Mix. Age and mix. Age and mix. On the rocks and blended. Yeah, we'll give her a blast since that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, 6. 1 and 1 and 1, 2. On the rocks and blended. Yeah, something cold, but like she likes sweet things, so. I think you'll like it. Really? It's so sweet of you. Thanks! So, Stella isn't with you today? She's throwing a mega Christmas party tomorrow and is having a meeting today. I'm just helping her by checking on some of the things she ordered. And here I was, all ready to invite you to the party we're throwing tomorrow. You're throwing a party too? Sorry about that. I can't really say no to Stella. Maybe next time? There's the next time. Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. I want you to know that I want you to have a good time. Have fun. Drink a couple of beers in our honor. I will. What are Stella's Christmas parties like? They're really big. There's lots of food and drinks and music. Sometimes there's too much food, though. So at the end of the party, she lets the staff take home whatever's left. She also buys toys for all of the children for her staff members. Really? She says something about taxes or whatever, but during the whole thing, she just shines. She carries a beaming smile that I don't see any other day of the year. Many of the kids have even started calling her Auntie Ella. Stella always does her best to put up a tough girl facade, but she's very much in touch with her inner child. Christmas, Easter, Halloween, name a party and she most likely celebrates it big. Interesting. So, do you like parties, Joe? I don't mind them. I think it is a good place to see people. I'm not one to have parties to attend, though. I just don't mind going to them. I see. I don't go to parties that Stella is attending because otherwise I just stand there without anything to say. And I'm not one to wear dresses, you know? You're not? I'm a tad too ribbed. They don't look cute on me. Just saying. Buff woman in dress. Although, with all this healing I have to do, I won't be as fit for a while. We're too breezy too. I feel like I'm wearing nothing. But I bet you look good in a dress, Joe. It's been years since it last wore one. No. Last time I wore one, I remember wearing my arms were too thin or something like that. We all have complex, huh? I mean, even Stella has her own. That's hard to imagine. She does have one. She distresses a lot about her bust size. Really? She's not that small. I think I'm smaller than her, in fact. Actually, it's the opposite. The opposite kind of complex, I mean. She's a bit self-conscious about having a big chest. Really? Again, I've seen bigger chests than her, to be honest. Although, I guess comparisons are useless here. They rarely help with complexes. She does go to the extra mile to hide it. In fact, I have no idea how she does it. I mean, I've seen her before and after. She tucks them away, but I guess I never cared enough to ask the specifics. That's also why when she goes out, she styles her hair in those, drills. They look a bit drilly, don't they? Teto! She styles her hair like that to help divert attention away from her chest. She seems affluent enough, and not go through a reduction surgery. Because she also kind of likes having the size. She takes her bust size after her mom, and Miss Carmine is quite proud of her chest. Puffing out your chest is a sign of confidence, and a bigger chest means more confidence to show. She says something along those lines a lot. Stella has quite the admiration for her mom, so I guess breast reduction would feel like betraying her? Huh. I'm making it sound like she's hiding J-cups or something like that. But I guess in a taller or thicker person, her size would be normal. She's just a bit shorter and thinner than the norm. Do you get self-conscious about your bust size, Joe? Nope. Not really. I've been more self-conscious about my height. Although it usually comes up whenever not being average height hinders me somehow. What about you? Yes and no. It's not my bust size, but rather that I look too manly sometimes. Not a bad thing. And I can't help but wonder if bigger boots would help with that. You're fine, don't worry. Thank you. Can I get you anything else? Do you have something non-alcoholic? Sure do. Give me a second. 1, 2, 1. Huh. Is it pop? There we go. Here you go. Thanks. You're not one to drink that much alcohol, are you? It makes me feel sleepy. At the very least, makes my legs go numb. It's an annoying feeling, to be honest. It makes me wonder what's so good about getting drunk. Forgetting the pain? I mean, I'm not above it. It's not exactly a pleasant feeling. I feel like you're sleeping when you're up. Your legs go numb. Everything starts sounding funnier than it really is. What's so good about not being able to control yourself? That's a good question, actually. Usually people like feeling numb because that numbness helps them forget their problems. Even if we don't talk about alcohol, there's a portion of people that can't afford to, or who are suffering from some pain that only alleviates when drunk or high. Doesn't sound really logical on paper, but then again, they're rarely, if ever, logical creatures. Despair and pain cloud your judgment, and you make and do stupid things sometimes. Yeah, I've seen that firsthand. This world is an ugly side nobody deserves to be a part of. There's also a matter of addiction, you know? You start just liking the drink, but then you need more of it, and before you know it, you're hooked. Oh yeah, that's it. So tell me, what kind of party are you guys throwing? Nothing fancy, just be me and the boss. Jill, a couple of regulars. They'll bring food, we'll chat for a bit, and that's it. Man, that sounds so good. At least better than the whole planning madness Stella is throwing right now. If you ever throw something like that again, please let me know, you hear? Sure. Hey, say. Yeah? What do you plan on doing? I'm gonna go check on one last errand before going home. Oh, I mean, what do you plan on doing now? With the white nights to spend? To be honest, I don't know. I never prepared a plan B because I figured if you can go with a plan B, why not just make it plan A? I'm not the brightest person, so I never graduated from college or even high school. I could go for a position with the police, but it wouldn't be as thrilling. I'm tired of blatant corruption. Sick of it. But I'm alive. Something after the hell and the hollow trust. Life is not something that you can just throw away easily. Finding my way out of that place made me realize just how much I want to be alive. The body count left in the bank was ridiculous, but I'm still here. I don't know what I'll do, but I'm alive. Figure it out sooner or later. That's nice to know. Well, I gotta go. Bye, Jill. Good luck with the party. Please, come again. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hi, Mr. Detective. Ah, hey there, girl. Give me a strong drink, won't you? Alright. Something manly. Got punch. Aged and mixed and yum. Here you go. Yeah, this'll do. So, what brought you here? Nothing special. I was just working on a case, and it happened to be in the area. What kind of work? Tracking someone. Gun for hire. What about the girl? Crimson something? I am tracking that girl. Didn't you just get out of that job? I did, but the guy offered a huge amount of money, and, well, I guess I just couldn't refuse again. Well, it's your life, not mine. I wonder, though. There has to be more than a hope. to that whole thing than just acting as a middleman to look for some murderer. Say, how safe is this place? We're protected by BTC property laws, the walls are soundproof, and I really couldn't give less a shit about selling info to anyone. Okay then, wait, soundproof walls? Why? Did you see those vending machines outside? They're quite tall. Bastards. It'd be annoying without those walls. Alright then. You heard of Lord Lance Lavender? Oh, he's some big name from Kenyavania. His blood apparently has some weird reactions to Glitch City's nanomachines. Once in contact with the air, it does nothing. But if still fresh and touching someone's blood, the nanomachines will initiate a reaction. Essentially, they just eat through the other person's body until there's nothing left. They're using him as guinea pig to see what caused that reaction, and if it could be used to fight nanomachine injection. Well, turns out the Crimson Rose is his daughter. She left years ago to earn her life. She hasn't seen, and he hasn't seen her ever since. Could be lying out. Doubt. Did my research. She really is his daughter. I didn't figure that out. And the Blue who's making a contract, and tracking all the messages to the source would have been too impossible. Knowing who the sender was easier. Let's see. Can I get you anything else? What about a Cobalt Velvet? Okay. Cobalt Velvet for Mr. Detective. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On the rocks and mixed. Here you are. Oh, you actually did it. Were you expecting me to mess up, so you didn't have to pay? No. So what made you accept the contract anyway? Keeping in mind all the risks you told me last time. Tell me you want to see her one last time. Or at the very least, deliver her. Keep it in mind. Yes, keep it in mind. You may get paid. Even though I let my friend say. I mean, I know what it's like being able to find your daughter. What it's like to be apart from her. I don't know what she's doing, or even if she's all alone. I have a daughter. She's about your age. When she was a teen, we had a big fight. First, I just waited for her to show up. Then I started getting word to find her. Couldn't find any trace of her. Nobody had seen her. Soon I was worried if something might have happened to her. Guess that's how my tracking skills and list of contacts began to grow. When I finally found her, taking cover in some things, conscious from starvation. So yeah, I just couldn't say no to the quest of finding his daughter. But I expected to miss it. So how's the search going? I'm really close to finding her. That girl's pretty good at covering her tracks. Compared to her from before the bank incident, though, she seems slow or something. Either she's let her guard down or something else is happening. What will you do when you find her? And this letter I'm supposed to deliver to her. I don't know what it says. Don't want to find out. She tries to kill you. It might not look like it, but I can take care of myself while I take her. You don't stay long. You don't stay so long in this business without coming to chase. Yeah, I guess you're right. Okay. Better go back. Better get back to work before the trail goes cold. Please come again. You done? Yeah. Okay then. Want you here tomorrow, 8 p.m. No working beforehand. Bar will be closed tomorrow. Come dressed in your absolute best. We're having a party after. Alrighty. Where's Jill, by the way? He stored all of your things in his home because of how close it was to the stores. Oh, all of them. So I told him to go home already and bring stuff tomorrow. I see. Well, see you tomorrow, boss. Hold on, wait a bit. I'll go with you. Oh, sure, thanks. Let's celebrate Santa's resurrection as the Mega Santa that saved Christmas from the Redmonds. Pardon me. I'll bring you leftovers. Oh, Miraniki. She updated her thing. Mega Christmas is here. Bye, Miki. I'm way too used to Christmas, but the mega tradition here is Glick City is mega comfy. I know it's an incredibly absurd name, and the holiday isn't any less crazy due to its origin. But I had to find it amazing how GC managed to replace the original festivities. Some places celebrate Christmas eating fried chicken, but here they outright changed the holiday. That's a Japan thing. Well, it's not that different considering they have the same dates, but still pretty cool. Oop, gotta go. Time to sign some books. Merry Mega Christmas! Is it Mega Christmas or Mega Christmas? Don't know, don't care. Yoro Yore is the best show. Or Yuru Yuri is the best show this season. If you weren't a fan of Yuri or Slice of Life, one whole bit. If you weren't a fan of Yuri or Slice of Life shows already, then be prepared to join the Moe Church this season with the premiere of Yuri. One of the funniest shows I've seen in recent years. The pals at the popular Danger U forum ever seem divided, however. This is such an obvious pandering. Remember when anime was only about women doing womanly things and beating the shit out of each other? What is this trash? You girls are just haters who hate their lives. I sure do. I'm going to marry Sheena Sue. Wake me up inside. Wake me up. You can catch YY every Friday on RSTV. Wanna watch it? Anime's for nerds. Real! Is it sexist to have an army of robot women? The ones without artificial intelligence, mind you. The king of West Kanye West, from the western nation of Kanyevania, it's Kanyevania, it's Kanye, has approximately 6,000 robot soldiers, all of whom look like the hottest girls around. But is this show of quirkiness from the wacky dictator problematic? Those dictators from Venezuela or whatever just do what they want. They don't give a shit. Mariana Zimmer 35 told the Augmented Eye during a street interview. They're all pretty hot, though. If I was him, I'd have done the same. Why bother with the real thing when you could just make them from scratch to match your every needs? Pretty sure Kanyevania went through demilitarization before. Stop tripping, I'm tripping off the power. Lilum receiving mysterious update. Messages have suddenly stopped and everything is normal again. Still, we can't stop wondering what this is. Was it a prankster or someone who discovered how to subvert public communication channels in Lilum? Either way, some reports indicate that Lilum behavior has been rather unusual as of late, although we can only imagine the confusion they were going through. Not the first time. Let's not forget that something similar happened 5 years ago when Lilum advancement was at its historic high. Fortunately, nothing came out of it. Will it happen again? Time will tell. Spooky. Okay, yeah. Well, let's head on over. Even. Jill, I told you to come in the nicest clothes you have. You came in your uniform. These are the nicest clothes I have. Besides, you and Jill are in uniforms too. Well, I can't really show up in casual clothing. I'm being monitored. What about the kilt you wore that one time? I'm still surprised that one didn't break the dress code somehow. And you, Jill? I don't have that many clothes to begin with. You people depress me. Well, everything's in place back there. Ah, Alma, you're here. You know, there was a time when people greeted others before saying stuff like that. Come on, Jill, greet her properly. Welcome to Wait. Man, if that's not a sign that you need to ease up on the work, I don't know what it is. Shut up, it's become reflex. Wait, Alma also came in her usual attire. Why aren't you saying anything to her? Ribbed sweaters, I get a free pass. Why? Titties! Silly question, never mind. Jamie came earlier too. The dogs went with him to get some ice. Don't we have ice? Trying to take it out of the bartending station is a chore, so it's better to buy some outside. Huh. What were you doing back there, Alma? Setting up the food warmer. The what? I bought it 3 days ago. It's amazing. It looks like just a set of wires, but you can create a frame with them. Put the food inside, press the button, and watch it. Warms the food up just like a microwave. It's an infomercial bauble, though. Really useful, but tricky to handle at the same time. One wrong move and we'll be out of food for the night. Everything will be scorched in a second. Oh. So you bought infomercial stuff too? Haven't you? At the very least, it's a good idea for gifts. Well. Dynamic entry! Might Guy. Finally, somebody came after me. Is it weird that I've already heard that 3 times in the last hour? Oh, don't be like that. She's not saying it out of malice or anything. She just found it funny. You're taking her side now. Jealous? You wish. You don't need to fight for me. Or not. I'll go check on the microwave wire thingy. I'm starting to get hungry. Great idea. Back. Oh. Ah, hello, Joe. Soldier, you're late. Hey, Jay. See, that's how you greet people. You shut it. Yeah, I'll go help I'll go help Sweater Pups. Something wrong? She's not good with dogs. Oh. Alright, we're here, so we can start. Yo, Anchorage! Alma. I know what I said. How's the food going? It's doing well, but it'll take a bit. Can't you speed it up? I've used those microwave wire things before. It's either warm nicely but slowly, or burn that bitch. So, how long? 15 minutes or so. A bell will ring when the time comes. We need to kill some time then. Alright, let's play Truth or Dare. What? I'll pass. Games are for kids. I'm in! Sure, I'll play. Sounds fun! As long as that much stays away from me. That'll make time pass faster. I'll pat. You'll play. Man. Alright. Rules are simple. If you get picked, you'll pick either Truth or Dare. After you finish, you get to pick somebody else. We go like that until food's done. What about punishment games? Those are a hassle. Just issue new question or challenges until the other person complies. That said, Jill! Yes? You start. Pick someone. Okay, let's see. Well, as Jill, you gotta bully Jill, so let's just bully Jill. Okay then, Jill, what do you pick? Truth. What's your last name? Dare! I picked Dare! Try to make a sugar rush with your eyes closed. Alright. Here. This is a beer. Well, it works, I think. My turn, right? Well. Ooh, me! Pick me! You, the dog. Come on! Dare. I dare you! No, I'm the one that dares you. Bring it up! Sit. Sir, yes, sir! You're not sitting. Sir, yes, sir! Whatever, you did it. Alright, you, the blonde. Pet me. Whatever. Your hands are cold. Colder than your usual hands, I guess. Alright then. Jill! I'll go with Dan. Give me a shoulder massage. Really? Really? Okay. You're good at this. My grandpa taught me how years ago. How old were you when your grandpa died? 14 or so, if memory serves right. Then he was... Sorry, need to use the bathroom. Jill, what did that massage do exactly? It was a regular massage. I might have accidentally unclasped her bra, though. Felt like something snapped. Well, just imagine the pressure that poor thing must be subject to. You have a pretty triumphant look on your face, though. Wouldn't you? I wonder. If everyone's done talking about my bra, let's move on. How long until the food's done? Alright, Dorothy, your turn. Dorothy. Yes, I picked Dare. Okay, I want you to put your leg behind your head. Just like that? Alright. So the extra flexible joints weren't just a bluff. I never bluff. I'm pretty sure I heard something rip, though. Okay then, Dana. I picked Dare. I dare you to stare Honey straight in the eyes for 10 seconds. Sure. Please stop. 7 seconds. And done. Okay then, dog. Yeah, challenge me. Chase your tail. We'll only make 3 spins. No more, no less. Alright. Done. That was 4. And now, 2. That was 3. Good job. Alright. Hey Jay, pick one. There. I dare you to call me a good boy. Good boy. Yes. I'm hungry. Boss. I'll pick Dare. Can you lift me with just your non-mechanical arm? Alright, you can put me down. You can. Please, put me down. Well then, hey, Jill, truth or dare? Can I really pick? Let's go with Dare. Okay then, please cross your arms. Alright. Now turn a bit to the left. I mean my left. Oh! Bit more, and now stand still for a second. Awesome. Is that a picture? That is. Nope. Not even the same race. Sorry for the trouble. You were comparing me to a pic? Yep. Can I see it? No. Fine. Belle? Food's ready. Finally. Let's go. You guys go ahead. I'll have a quick smoke outside. Careful. Truth or dare? Yeah, it's fun, I guess. Hey! Hello. A bit late for the hello, don't you think? Want one? You know I don't smoke. True. Are you leaving already? Yeah, technically we celebrated Mega Christmas yesterday. But I just got the message that Diana's making a ruckus, so I gotta leave. That's a Hispanic thing. You always celebrate Christmas the day before. You celebrate on the eve instead of actual Christmas Day. And you go until midnight, and the party goes on until around like close to 2 to 3 in the morning. That's when the kids would knock out. But then the adults still keep going till close to around 6 in the morning, and then they knock out, and then everyone is okay, and then you wake up on Christmas Day, and everything is normal. Good luck with that. Speaking of ruckus, how have you been doing? Fine. I guess all this has helped me keep my mind off of things for a while. Is it weird to feel the absence of someone you had no contact with, whatsoever with for the last 3 years? Ask Katyusha, or one of the old literature maidens whose spouse went to war types. I mean, even if you had no contact with her, maybe she was constantly on your mind. If you tweak the circumstances, it's not that different from one of you going to war. Yes. Well, although the circumstances make me not want to, I gotta go. Careful out there. Oh yeah, you should take the chance and spend this time with everyone inside, don't you think? Yeah, she's right. Hey, Jill's back! Yeah, well. The moon. Oh! It's me! With my cat. Chapter 3. Dulce. Well, now that we got through Chapter 3, I think actually this would be a good time to call it for the night. But whenever I get to the next save. Rent is due on the 30th. Please make sure your account has the necessary 10,000 or you'll be evicted. Alright. You've been using that hoodie a lot lately. Shut up. We'll save right here, and we'll just call it for the night. Whew. Oh, man. Alright. Thanks, everyone who could join in for today. Appreciate y'all. I'm coming back tomorrow. I don't know what I'll stream tomorrow, but there's a chance now temptation will get the better of me, and I might hop back on Master Duel. The first time I've been in that for a good while. I am behind as hell, so I'm probably going to be suffering, and I cannot buy my way out of this time. So I just kind of gotta exist, figure out from there, or maybe I just play for fun and do all that nonsense. I'll figure that out. We might have to do something special for. I don't care about my hand being seen by people, but, you know, it'll be fun to try it. But yeah, then again, thank you everyone for watching. I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a good night, and bye-bye.